Hi, players.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Excuse me.
Hello, chat, and farewell, chat.
Oh, are we already saying goodbye? Oh, okay.
We'll have to say
Bye,
bye
Chad.
yet. No.
Bye.
No.
All right,
If
let
we
me
say
go
bye
close
sooner,
over here.
we can say hi sooner, and then we have more time to like.
But I'm really scared about going back a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
I know.
And it's just the three of you hanging out in Bailey's former abode, which is a pretty cozy place.
That's not what I remember.
There was another visitor not too long previously. Though.
Oh, that's true.
2
Yeah.
visitors.
Yeah.
Well, one was invited.
One was invited. Still there. Still scary.
If we count the other one inviting themselves, then both were invited.
No, that does not count.
It doesn't
That's
count.
not how
No.
inviting works.
No, it's not.
Okay, I was just
Doesn't
checking to see how inviting works. I don't know. Camera, what are you doing?
No.
No, he was not invited.
No. I
And he
don't
was
like
rude.
it.
I don't
In
want.
very poor manners.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
he's the king.
Not my king.
That's true. That's true. And the three of you are still sitting in the living room.
Do we sleepies or do we not sleepies?
That's up to you.
Esmere's not sleeping.
Because you don't have a tree. Okay, so it was Victor, right? Victor just
Yeah.
left.
Yes.
And we also
Okay.
learned that Rachel is not where Rachel should be.
Rachel's not
Or
in the
we thought Rachel
volcano.
would be.
Miss Monty didn't see her in the volcano,
Yeah.
and the volcano is warm. There's light. There's light down there, like an orange glow that should not be there in a dormant volcano.
Great. I love that for us.
Monty angered it with the statue, didn't she?
The statue waketh the volcano.
Is it my fault? Is it my fault?
No,
Just tell me it's my fault.
no. A little statue, a little volcano shouldn't be upset by a little statue. I'll say it. It's just a little statue, a little owl statue.
That's true, but I mean, if the volcano is emotionally fragile, it might not take
Which
much.
is much of the campaign, unfortunately. There's a lot of.
Do we need
The
to have a talk with the volcano?
No.
You
Can we
about
talk to the volcano?
talk
That's a
about
genuine question I'm having.
feelings? You would need some kind of a druid, maybe.
Do we know any druids?
Druids of a forest, the Quellen specifically.
I am not a druid in this campaign. Can't help.
I mean, I can't speak for Siderius.
You're the
Siderius
ambassador,
has
though.
very different rules of reality and physics and
That's
everything.
true.
But I would just guess a spring druid is not the kind of druid that could talk to a volcano.
Oh.
Depends on
Yeah,
the spring
probably
druid.
not.
Mountains and
Oh no,
geological
Astrid.
features and geysers and stuff.
Astrid would find a way. She is very dedicated.
Talk to the volcano. So minus an Astrid, you're up the creek.
As Marie is very not
Unfortunate.
Astrid.
I don't even know what to think. I can't even process the volcano. I haven't even processed like Victor being there. And then also like Rachel not being there and also volcano. And also Raj is constantly in the back of my brain.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You have,
That's a lot
you
of
have
You
a,
want
you have a
you want
list,
some
right?
backpack bourbon?
Just put some things on the list. Just put it on the list. Once the volcano's on the list, it's there. It's
That's the
sorted.
list. That is the list.
Too
That
much.
is a
That is
large
what I'm
chunk of the
stating.
list.
There's a lot
Yeah.
more stuff on the list, right? Like
Too many things on the list.
Yeah, but these are the things that are pressing. And well, maybe not as pressing. Well, kind of pressing? Pressing?
I feel like they're all
A
pressing.
little pressing.
I feel like they're all pressing.
I know I can't
don't wanna
tell.
be
They're all-
pressed.
all of them feel
Everything's
pressing.
pressing.
Stop pressing me.
Help, I'm being pressed.
Oh,
Why do
no.
I have get a pint for tea?
For
Dear friend, I have written next to it.
I forgot what his name is, but isn't that the shepherd? You
Yeah,
wanted
you're
to
right.
get a pint for him to make friends, and
Yeah.
we did that.
That's what that was.
You
I forgot
literally
his name,
delivered
but
the
yes.
pint. Yeah, you hand delivered it. I
Yeah.
remember that episode.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I was gonna say. I thought we
Remember
did that.
back when delivering pints was our most pressing concern?
Right.
Those were the days.
Yeah, it's just like things get more complicated the more responsibilities heroes take on, or are thrust upon them, as it were.
I was going to
Bright-eyed,
say
bushy-tailed heroes.
thrust upon them is more accurate
Yeah.
of a description.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
They just kind of crash out of the sky
Or a volcano. Either way, by the end of the
or
night.
explode like a volcano.
that's no problem. I mean, certainly sorting out the volcano is easier than talking about feelings.
Probably for Esmery.
I was about to say for this group, maybe.
Some challenges around talking about feelings.
Oh God.
I know.
Listen, Esmery lived with wolves for a long time. Wolves don't talk about feelings.
Wolves 100% talk about feelings. They're better about it than we are.
Not in a language that she can understand.
What are you talking about? You live with them. You didn't speak with the wolves? Ask the narrator.
I guess I didn't really think
No,
that.
say yeah, you did.
Here's a flashback where the wolves are like, we feel deep sadness for the changes in the forest and the loss of our brother. Esmery's one response, man the fuck up. And then we come back to modern day.
Fuck your feelings.
Damn, Esmery. Oh.
It was, oh, well, it could be like that. It's hard to say.
I feel like wolves might be like that a little bit. To your like credit, they're wolves.
The wind gently howls outside as the updraft catches the cleft in which the Snow Witch lives in. You can hear it through the windows in Bailey's former abode. This is a nice space.
Would the Snow Witch wouldn't have want to let? She would have known that everyone was leaving, right?
And that's a pretty
Probably.
reasonable assumption.
I feel like she kind of, if she knows the like timelines, I'm assuming she kind of like knows.
She probably knows. Probably. Okay. So, can Monty search for Rachel? Is Rachel even in the visible spectrum right now?
Mania is sort of swooped down into the volcano as comfortable as she's doing so. But she can see right down to the caldera. And there's no humanoid shapes that she can see. It's pretty dark in parts.
But is it possible that Rachel's already gone?
Sure.
Yeah, I meant like on the way back, like do sweeps.
Oh, yeah, sure. As Mania comes back, she'll just take her time cruising around looking for her.
Could she have been like waiting? Could she have already been on her way back and have seen us talking to Dad and was waiting to see what happened? Would we like? Do we think that she saw it and ran off at all?
How long
that make
after
sense?
Rachel left did Victor show up?
20 minutes. Half hour.
Cats.
Okay.
Cat.
Why are cats such jerks?
Sir.
Okay, so most likely Rachel has no idea. Unless she can like sense the proximity of Victor. Right? I don't know how it works.
Maybe. I also thought Rachel was like, maybe it's just because she was in like the other plane while she was around us. But sometimes I like remember her either coming back in conversation where we didn't think she was there. Like, I don't know if that was just her like being in the other plane, being close to us, or like she's just like can kind of hear / like.
I think so. One time in Hollice, right? She like sunk into the shadows, but was still
Yeah.
like with us and spoke in my noggin. So like
Okay.
she's able to see and hear and communicate if she chooses to.
Okay.
But where is she is the conundrum here.
You can't. Can we send out a sending to her, or is that how you got flavor blasted last time?
I haven't gotten flavor blasted by Rachel yet.
Yet.
Just going down the list of who you need
just
to
go,
get the
like,
best
just
about.
try. Why not? But
Contact.
also, I'm out of messages. I'm out of spells.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm sure she's fine. I'm sure she will reappear. I don't know if we should start immediately going to hunt for her or stay put and just see if she comes back. Was there any
I'm pretty sure
was
that-
there anything off?
I feel like
that Monty
Rachel
saw
can
as?
take care of herself.
Yeah,
the
that
most part.
too.
But I could be wrong.
Nope. I'm not going to put that thought into the ether. I'm just not going to speak it. Okay. I had a thought and I refuse to say it. What?
Do you want to type it?
You're hearing what they're saying.
No, because then it will become true. And I'm
No, not
you
if
know
you
what?
type it in Whippets.
In Whippets in the secret
Yeah.
channel. Hold on, y'all.
We're going to talk about feelings. The first
No.
step is to say the words.
We're not talking about
This
feelings. We're talking
this
about
isn't a
theories.
feelings thing. This is a fear
This is
thing.
we're scared you're going to write it down and do it.
I think
do
I
you
know what that
feel
fear is, Moonu.
like something could be or couldn't be the case, and then in which case
Hush, mouth.
feelings are the things. All right. Yeah, fear is a feeling, says Galaxies in
There.
chat.
I'm nope. I'm more afraid the DM will be like, you know what? That's a funny idea. Haha.
It probably
Okay.
is.
It probably, yeah, great. I've been right about too many things for me to want to open my mouth right now. I'm just gonna sit with that fear for a little bit. Okay, great. Anybody want backpack bourbon? It'd be fine. It's fine. Okay.
That's stressful. Boo.
So,
Okay.
Esme, you don't have to sleep, right?
No.
Great. Can you?
I meditate.
Great.
Mm.
All I know to do is sleep and hope she's back.
That's yeah.
And if she gets back before morning, because she thought it would take her all night, right?
Yeah.
That's what Rachel
Oh,
said.
did she?
Yeah. Yeah, I think she did too.
Yeah. So if she's not back in the morning, we go forth.
Then we can be.
Yeah, at peak performance. But that ain't happening tonight, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I have good ideas sometimes.
Most times.
You have good ideas.
Sometimes.
Most.
Okay.
Most. Shh.
Where's my book? There it is.
I like this Whippets chat thing, just saying.
Can I see?
No.
Oh.
No, it's secret.
Oh, I can't see.
No. We should do this more often. Just saying.
Is it not a frequently used thing?
Not during our sessions.
We digress. Does the party want
We're
to?
usually two in the moment.
Yeah. Ranmar wants to sleep.
I want to sleep. Yeah.
Okay.
If we can't do anything else, then sleep.
Ranmar got
And,
smacked. Ranmar wants to heal.
Then the night passes without event.
Does it though?
There
there's no-
there was an event just earlier in the night.
There's no encounters during sleep time.
Oh, good.
Oh, do you
Good.
want one? I can come up with one.
No,
No.
I
What a
no.
nice change of
Ranmar,
pace.
while you sleep.
No.
What? No!
Yeah, it's, ask and he shall receive.
No.
While
I
you sleep,
didn't
nothing
say
happens.
shit.
You're very well
We're just on
rested. The space
guard.
is nice. The couch is comfortable.
Yay, couch.
The sun begins to. Well, actually, I mean, it's hard to see the sunrise in the mountains, but dawn still lights the sky up, and so the sky is like
Cool.
sort of like there's a longer period of twilight up here, but it
That's
is
nice.
beginning to lighten outside as the front door opens and Rachel shows herself inside. Gently closes the door.
Oh boy.
Hello, She freezes and starts looking around.
Are we awake?
She sniffs. Let's see. Finnegan tends to be a heavy sleeper, right? And so Ranmar, you tend to be panicked, and so I feel like your character doesn't actually sleep that well. So Ranmar is actually awake, and Finnegan is awake.
Heavy sleeper.
Oh,
Wow.
good. Wow.
Oh, fabulous. Good. We can. I think we need the bard.
Everything's fine. Finn. Guidance.
Just
Time
like
for the ceremonial
Rachel comes
tossing
in,
under the bus
hand up,
of Finn.
smack Finn on the shoulder, hand down.
Give him a little scoop forward.
No, I'm just like everything is fine.
Finn,
It's
you're up.
fine.
Can I just meekly? Are we all like there?
You're
We
the
all-
four
in
of
the
you
living room.
are united.
Can I just ask Grace?
Wait.
Waiting. So close.
That buffer freeze frame was incredible.
Should we? I'm sorry.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
panicked. Should we ask what the password is? Are we at all concerned that this is not?
right.
Look, I'm just
I
saying.
forgot the password. Is it in the
I
whippets?
forgot the password.
Is it in
It's
the
in the
whippets?
it's in the whippets.
We need to pin that
It-
message.
I got you. I'm on it. It's the Vexnictros Valix. Is that how you say it? I don't know.
Volix, but yeah, you got it.
Valix. Damn it! I was so close. But we need to ask Rachel real quick. I'm scared.
Yeah. That's a good idea. We can ask Rachel first.
What? You want the password?
Yes,
Oh.
Please.
Yeah. Vexitros Valix. What?
Sweet.
Yay. Okay, now I'm gonna. What's she sniffing at? What's she?
You know-
sniffing
no.
for?
If you don't know, then maybe then we just have to go.
No. I know. We know. No, we know. I was just giving you a moment to. Yeah. I don't even know how to say
She
it.
looks very intensely at each of your faces for a long moment, just like taking each of you in.
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
Why are you so nervous?
Because you're very anxiety-inducing. Father came in and greeted us in the night, and we're stressed out about it. As we probably assumed you're stressed out about it as well. Just full transparency.
We kicked him out. We told him to go.
We did. We kicked him out. I forgot what we all said, but
You
everyone
kicked
said
him
leave.
out.
Well, we
Okay.
technically didn't. I told him
don't
to
think
leave,
we
and he
could
didn't go
Yeah.
because he was being
You-
a little.
We expressed very much that we would like for him to leave as often as we
Did
could.
what did you talk about? Did you agree to do anything?
No.
I don't think we did.
We didn't
Wait, let me-
agree to anything, but
What did he
he
actually-
said something along the lines of what was it he said
That's
exactly?
what I'm going back for.
He also gave you a key, says the narrator.
The key, yeah, but that was before, or the key came after. He said something like, I forget what it
He said
was,
something
but
about
I
not
was
being
like,
ready for the
Yeah, like,
conversation.
I said something like we didn't agree to anything, and he said something
Yeah.
like you didn't need to, or like this is repayment, and gave us the key. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Where's the key? Who has the key?
I don't think
Did we
anybody
not
did.
touch
Still
it?
on the table.
It's still on the
No,
table.
yeah, I think it's still on the table.
Okay, I was like,
She'll
think
she'll
we're
walk
just
over
gonna-
and she'll pick it up. You're gonna hear the weight of the key as it scrapes off the wood on the little sort of coffee table that sits between you all.
does that mean anything to you?
She shrugs. It's just a key.
Can I detect her thoughts?
You can try.
Oh.
Are you doing
forget
a
how
cast or are you
to
doing the silent one?
I'll do the silent one.
Okay.
Do that one. I forgot I had that one.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You can hear the surface
Yeah.
thoughts of Ranmar and Esmeralda, which, I mean, each of you can disclose if you think Finnegan couldn't guess them, but you cannot hear Rachel's thoughts.
Damn.
Could just be trying to set you up for something. You don't have any idea what he meant by repaying you? Like, what could you have done that he wanted you to do?
I think
Finn, I'm not trying to throw you under the bus,
no,
but
I
it
was
sure
gonna
seemed
say-
like
I think the only thing that I remember outside of him saying you're not ready for the conversation, the thing that led up to him saying you're not ready for the conversation was me talking about my soul stuff and like where that was. Because I asked him like where it is or something. I can't remember if I either asked him where it is or like what it was for or something like that.
He
And
doesn't
then
still have it. You couldn't
yeah.
have kicked him out if he had it.
what does that mean?
That you have it.
does that mean he? Wait, I'm confused. Does that mean he
Wait, what'd you say?
had it at some point?
That was what you'd said, right?
y'all.
Wait,
If
What
my
was the first
father
thing
had
you
your
said?
soul and he walked in here, you would have been his best friend. You would have been so happy he was here. You would have argued with your friends to keep him here. Is that what you did? Is that what he did? She says to Ranmar
No.
and Esme.
No,
No.
the very first words out of Finn's mouth were "get out."
Okay, well then you're not.
I didn't even like stop. I just opened the door and told him to get out.
Y'all,
I'm best friends with Shelly.
yeah,
Shit.
yeah, it is. I'm pretty
Is that what you were
sure.
going for? Is that what
Yes,
you were? Yeah,
I'm
that's
pretty
also what I
damn
was
sure
thinking.
that Victor did some sort of shenanigans. That now Chili Dog has your soul, and I don't like it. I don't like it one
So I
bit.
feel like the repayment thing is less about a thing that we've done for him and more about a thing that has been done to somebody that somehow benefits him in some way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to tell you, Finnegan has his soul in his body.
My soul?
Yes.
My soul's in my body?
But what else is in there?
I mean, that I can't answer.
Ah.
But
But I thought you couldn't get those back. Isn't that like how that?
look, at the risk of making this super awkward, you all look delicious, okay? And you wouldn't look delicious if you were like a zombie or a soulless shell walking around doing
But what
someone
if-
else's bidding.
What if someone had a little extra soul in them?
I mean, that I wouldn't notice unless it was good, and I don't think anything good would stick extra soul in you, right? So
It's good.
No.
Oh wait. Oh.
No.
Ranmar's gonna have a stroke.
I'm trying so hard to get us there, and it's not happening. I'm pretty fucking scared that the reason Cheldanoth is so dead set, pardon the pun, on making sure Finn does not perish and succeeds is because A, Cheldanoth wants something, and B, it's got to help him be more powerful and or continue existing.
Is he getting life through me? Like is my soul being alive in my body the reason?
I sure don't know, but that's what I think.
That's scary. The more you talk about it,
No.
the scarier it gets. Okay.
I know.
So if you're talking to Rachel, if your dad came for repayment, it wasn't here for any of us.
He did not seem to take or ask for anything except a chat, and we kind of denied him the chat. And he
just
left
did
this
it
key.
anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of chatted at us, and then he left this key and then left.
And said it was for the towers, right? Or tower.
Did he?
Am I wrong about that?
I don't remember if he said that but that was what I thought too. But I can't remember if he
There
actually
was
said
some
that.
mention of tower.
Hmm.
I don't know if like either it was a thought thing or if did we go into a flashback while Childenoff was here with all of us? I don't have it written down, which is weird because sorry, I have key for tower written. That's all though. Like just key for tower.
That sounds reasonable. I stopped writing. I was panicking, and Rachel's dad / Finn's soul holder shows up. Oh my god, his name is Victor. That's where I quit.
Wait,
Did you actually write, oh my God, his name is Victor?
I specifically wrote OMG, and then on the next line, his name is Victor.
Can I have big feeling chats with Rachel? Can I?
Yes.
I don't know if I have.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
says.
I'm making sure like we're.
He didn't touch any of you, right?
No.
I don't think so.
Why is that a question?
Well, I know he didn't touch me.
Because I quite frankly, I don't remember, but I don't think he touched.
Okay.
Me. I think we would have reacted.
The reason I said no with a question mark at the end was because I misunderstood if you said someone or something. And my brain was like,
touched a lot
no,
of
he
things.
didn't touch us, but he did sit in the chair. So
Yeah.
it became a no question mark. None of us were touched. Why? Oh
I'm
no.
great that I have my soul.
I am now the owner of my soul? Question mark?
I don't think I'm the owner. I just think
No, I
have
don't
it.
think you are either. Okay. Great.
So sorry.
No, a lot is happening.
The only other thing that sorry, her dad didn't even talk about her, right? Or
He
Rachel's dad
says
didn't even
explicitly,
talk
don't
about
tell her I
right?
was here. And it's best for me to be here when she's not.
Mm-hmm. And we were
Okay,
like,
okay.
haha, we're breaking that.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, that's
why
that's
would
the little
he
side
not
flash thing that we got.
want-
We got like a vision of what happened.
That's what I was about to bring up because
Yep.
it was involving
Oh.
Rachel with her friend group.
Mm-hmm.
But wait, why wouldn't your dad want us to tell you that he was here?
Because he's a creep.
I mean, yeah.
That's fair. Yeah. Is there any other reason you might think outside of like the obvious of creep and awful?
I mean,
But he
if you
seems
were
pretty adamant
actually,
about it.
if you played ball with him and managed to trick me, then maybe he could have manipulated me through you behind the scenes. But also, he would have known I'd come here and smell him. So he must have known that I would know when we'd have this conversation. Because he's a creep, but he's also brilliant. So,
The worst kind of creep.
yeah.
Oh, so he was just like setting us. You were gonna know regardless. Was it just a test for us to see if we would tell
She nods slowly.
you?
Because he wanted me to see whether or not I could trust you. He wants me to think he's helping. It's so gross.
Indeed.
That is gross.
Sounds like
that-
it's not the first time he's tried this crap.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Do you speak from experience?
If I talk about my feelings, are you all going to talk about feelings? Have you heard what Monty's saying?
No, Monty.
Poor Monty is a victim of circumstance.
Aren't we all?
Yes.
And sure, I'm gonna pour my heart out about my abusive dad, but before we go there, I think we all should have a little pact moment here, and you can see me open up and use that as modeling.
Okay, I can't
Which
speak for the others,
I'm
but I will
definitely
make that deal with you.
Gonna open up about probably soon.
Is soon now? Is it about to be soon o'clock?
And I mean, we should probably get going, right? There's so much to do.
Oh, wait. So you
Now
want to
we're
leave
going.
when it's your
Yeah.
turn?
Look,
See, it's not easy.
I'm the
You don't-
next in line for the throne. But to take that throne, I have to kill a lot of demons. And I did kill a bunch of them. But I don't want that. I want this. This is me. The other thing is, I mean, I walk around in it and it has its advantages. I'd rather have it than nothing. But I don't want it. Just the same. This is me. And he doesn't like that. So
Well, why not?
because he wants me to be the queen. And I don't want that.
So what happens if you just don't do it?
I mean, I imagine my brother would be delighted, but as far as my family's concerned, my brother will have to try to kill me, and that's not happening. So there probably will be a civil war.
Oh, that's
You can't just like, I'm sorry, it might be out of touch, but you can't just like decline and give it to him.
I mean, I more or less tried.
that's an unfathomable amount of pressure.
But I mean, but if we help take you out of what is currently going on, then that doesn't matter anymore, right? Like then you can't fulfill any things if you are no longer a demon.
I mean, if that's possible. How is that possible?
It might not be.
Vergadine had that idea, right?
I was gonna say you could probably speak more on it. I forgot who like had that whole
Uh,
thing.
There's it would be risky, but somewhere the shill had some sort of device that would be capable of shunting you from demon to question mark celestial. Same like, power, but
I mean, on the one hand, if I wasn't even in the order anymore, you'd think that'd be a solved problem. But I also think they'd be pretty mad about it. They didn't really like the other
That's fine.
side.
we got you. Be all right.
Yeah,
For whatever
they can
that's
be
worth
a little mad.
from, mortals. We got you.
Mad is a feeling.
I think it would be funny to see your dad mad. I just would. I think that'd be funny.
But then why did he give you the key?
That he told us we aren't ready for whatever reason yet to talk about it. As he put it down, he had said that we're not ready for this. We might not be ready for the conversation, and then left.
Well, as far as he's concerned, no one's ever ready to talk to him. He's just too good to be true. But there's a reason he gave it to you. There's got to be. And if he wanted if he wants me to go home, then getting me to succeed and be happy here is the opposite of making that happen. He would know that. So what's he up to?
Right.
Is he? If we weren't in the picture, if he took us out of the picture and we weren't here, would he think that means you would want to go back? Like, could we be in danger? Could we be being led into like a trap of sorts?
I don't think so. I mean, there are a
Just
lot of
thought
really
so, like-
powerful beings that are kind of interested in you doing stuff. And so if he stepped in
That's
to
true.
interrupt that, it wouldn't be us that he'd have to confront.
But he is really powerful himself, though. Like, pretty up there, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you can speak from knowing him more.
Yeah, he's very powerful. But he can't stand up to everybody.
Okay.
He doesn't really have any allies. You do.
I don't
You have allies. We're your allies.
Thank you. But he doesn't. I don't know what he's after.
Is there a way we can find more out? Like, for what, like, could we, without him knowing?
Without him knowing, probably not.
With him knowing, though.
I could confront him on it.
I don't want to make you do that. That seems really stressful for you.
I mean, if he's trying to involve himself here, it's going to happen no matter what now.
So he gave us the key to get into the towers that we want to go to anyway, right?
Yes.
What I'm just spitballing. What if, I mean, we need to do that anyway. But what if that we treated that as like, you know, shaking the tree a little bit?
Hey.
Like just
No.
keep what?
No,
Oh, I see what you mean now.
Rachel
Okay,
slowly
fine.
turns to Esme. Puts your hands together.
Oh, no.
After we're done with my turn, I'm going to ask you to share your feelings. And if you pull an Esme, I'm going to quietly go outside and I'm going to rip every tree I see out of the ground in this town.
That is
Yes.
certainly not the way to get anything out of me.
No.
One way or the other, she says.
All right.
Okay,
Discussion
as
has
it
took a
was
turn.
it was a figure of speech.
Let's not forget that she is
Sorry.
a demon, says the narrator.
Wait.
But you know what I mean though, like what if we go along with it because we need to do that anyway.
Yeah,
but
it's
maybe-
benefiting us.
Yeah, maybe this phrase, keep our ear to the ground
Oh,
and
yeah,
see
yeah,
if
yeah.
anything changes. If he
Yeah.
makes a move after we accomplish what we already were going to do, that might help us piece anything together, right?
Yeah. Because, like, technically, I guess his part, the thing that he wants, has to involve the key, right? So he won't, like,
He
I don't know
wants
if he's
something
gonna
in
come
that
back
tower.
and talk after we do it. But, like, from at least what I understood, that's his part that he wants. So, like, whatever gets fulfilled with that for him. So he's going to probably have to come back and talk with us.
Did he
Anyway.
give us the key to one of the not the watchtowers, the signal towers? I think y'all know what I mean.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
the
it's
watch-
not the tower.
correct. It's the signal towers.
Okay, or I guess it's not. Is it the Temple of Tempus? Yeah. Okay, so it's one of the auxiliary towers that we now have a key to.
Right.
Okay. Well, that's my only suggestion. It's just go along with it for a minute.
Is there
See-
I
anything?
knew
what
we were going
happens.
to do it anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She nods.
Is there anything we can do to prepare for him coming back for you? Like, even just like emotionally? Like,
I mean, assuming I can keep my cool and we have a civilized discussion, then you should just be able to be present for the conversation and not pull a Jacoby, she says, looking at Finnegan for a moment. But
listen.
if I can't
What does
keep
a
my
Jacoby
cool,
mean?
if I can't keep my cool, then you all should run because I'm going to bring the 9 hells down on my father, and that's probably going to have some collateral damage to the surrounding environment. So
Noted.
I don't like that one. I don't, but that one. But I don't want the surrounding area to blow up. That stresses me out a little bit.
well, let's just hope he gives us a little space while we figure out our feelings.
Can we keep? No, I'm sorry. Can
Do
we?
we?
Can we keep him in a space? Does that make sense? So you get what I'm saying? Could we
Like
contain
confine?
him in a
You
space?
want to try to bind my father? I wouldn't. No, you don't want to try to
Okay,
bind
okay.
my father.
To say I
Binding
don't
it?
think I can do that one. I mean,
If you could, my father would have killed you already. So
oh great,
you know,
That's-
it's good to have some understanding like that.
great. I love that for us. That's real cool.
Wait,
Okay.
is binding different than like doing some like what is binding, like tying to an object.
That's how I was stuck. Do you mean you want to put him in one of those little gem things? Can you do that?
Can we do that, Ranmar?
I
Putting an
can
S,
do
Ranmar,
it.
the knowledgeable one.
The
The gem prisons.
God, no, what's this? Is it Circle of Mandate? The Circle of Mandate could.
Yeah. Oh, hells yeah. Oh, we should.
No.
Well, I know. Why not?
I mean,
And, like,
Okay.
in a, like realistic sense, like what is he? Do we know if he's like a problem enough that if he's going to be like raining down hellfire to where Rachel also has to rain down hellfire, then maybe he'd go in a gym and no hellfire
Okay,
is like
but
my thought.
also he's a king, right?
Yeah, but there's like
if
other scary things.
We
in the gyms, too.
imprison a king. What happens to his followers?
Oh, the abyss will rise up, and some demons will come and try to find him, and other demons will vie for the throne, and there'll be war in the abyss, and it will spill out into the other planes, including this one. Yeah, BMS. Is that what you were? Oh, that's what you were.
sounds like fun on a bun. Oh,
Right.
Good. Great.
Might be easier to talk about Esmere's feelings because they do involve. I mean, do they involve extraplanar entities?
For in our workshop.
No, but I fail to see how that's
trap
relevant
this.
right now. We have lots of things to do.
Let's see. Finnegan
Damn.
has a Cheldanoth, extraplanar entity. Ranmar has an Ashdel, technically extraplanar right now. Rachel has, we just talked about that, but Esmere's problems are all right here on
My
the
brother
prime
was
material
dead.
plane. But he's back in the prime material, so it's not technically extraplanar anymore.
But I had that. Counts.
Okay, so we have that in common.
My
but
one feeling has been resolved.
that was the one feeling. She nods calmly.
You just had feelings about
Rachel
trees. 'cause
turns
I
and starts
used
going
a
outside.
metaphor.
She closes the door behind her.
Rachel, this is not the way.
One little tree goes. She's like, see. Poor Esmere. Poor Ez. Everyone leave Ez alone. Let her have tree. Tree not hurt anybody. I don't like your dad.
You hear a very sudden pop and movement of earth, and then you hear a little tree fall down.
No.
Hold on. Wait. No. Is she? How far away is she?
She's right outside the
Can
window.
I just? Oh, great. Can I open the window and try to distract her with a question?
Sure.
Great.
She's brushing her hands off.
Hey, how you feeling?
A little better.
Okay, good. Great. Well, I have a question
Okay.
that came up last night, and I'm scared, but apparently I'm just asking everyone this. What do you think would happen? Like if I needed to?
Please don't touch the
What do
things
you think?
together. The objects don't
No.
do that. That's,
You wouldn't even let me finish.
I'm sorry. I'm really nervous.
Okay, but what do you think would happen if I needed to send you a message? Do you think I'd get blasted?
Oh.
Will you think that would go well, or would it hurt?
Huh? You want to use that messagey spell on me?
Yeah.
You could do that.
Well, like last night I wanted to, but I didn't have a slot. I was tired. It was a long day,
Okay.
but I couldn't get a hold of you. And then it occurred to me that I might also blast myself inadvertently. And I'm just going to ask everyone from now on.
So you, on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is we should keep the demon lady at a distance, and a 10 is we think Rachel's okay, we should trust her sometimes. Where are we right now on that scale of 1 to 10? Is it close to like a 2?
Why wouldn't we trust you?
It's just important. I want to know where you're feeling before I, answer your question.
Oh, so I'd get flavor blasted. Okay, that's fine.
No, you wouldn't, but just answer the question. I answered yours. You answered mine.
Yeah, like 10 was the good one, right?
Yes.
Yes, that one.
Really? Really?
Should I not?
I don't know.
What's happening right now? You're freaking me out.
No one's ever trusted me.
I'm just listening. Just chill.
Okay, so you don't have to send me a message. She a long sigh, and then you hear in your mind Rachel's voice. I'm in here, and I'm always listening. I can't help but listen.
Oh,
Is that how you?
how far away does that work?
As far as I want it to, she says. Out loud.
That's incredible. Okay.
It's only one way, and I'm not a telephone system. She says, looking at you for a moment. Never mind. You don't know what that is. I'm not a messaging system. She says. Do you know what a system is? Don't worry about that. You can't use me as a relay.
What's this world's version of sci-fi? I've read sci-fi books.
Folklore. Fantasy.
Folklore. I've read folklore books. I've heard of a system. Okay, but that's very good to know. Because we really wanted to get a hold of you last night. When he showed up.
My father was here. Well, it sounds like things were okay. And I would have been more upset if I saw him.
Yeah, that's fair.
She looks at the tree and it looks like she feels pretty guilty. And then she picks the tree up and starts trying to like put it back on the ground. It's not working very well.
Oh no. God. No. Can I go help her?
Sure.
I want to go help her. Poor Rachel.
Just is like trying to gently let the roots go back in. There's like so much upturned earth and snow.
Hey!
You're sitting inside pouting, and I'm helping her replant a tree.
Into feelings.
Replant a tree. It's just rocking it. Rocking it back and forth a little bit.
No. I'll scoop more earth out so there's room for the tree to go back in, and I'll help.
It's like half of the tree is root, right? And so it's like, you have 1/3 of the tree's full length is roots, and they're not going back into the ground. It's just, some of them are going to be.
I thought you
It's a
said
little seed and plant it in that spot, and then it'll grow a new one. That one's done though, I think.
Where are the seeds on the top of the tree?
I don't know.
It's
what kind of
winter
tree it
time.
is.
She flips
Weren't
it
these
upside
little-
down and drives it into the ground like a missile.
Oh Christ.
Okay, so that'll work better, right? Because
I think
the seeds are like
let's
underground. Why is Esprit looking at me that way? I gave it a genuine
know.
try to
She's
fix
not
it. I made a
helping.
mistake. Okay, I was upset.
no. Are there?
We all do
no.
things. We're upset.
You said these were like little Christmas trees, right? So they might have cones on them, pine cones.
Yes.
Yeah, those little
Yeah.
little cones.
Great.
Oh, the
great.
cones on it. So the cones are like she
these,
like reaches
these
down
hold
into
the seeds.
Oh, okay. So all I had to do was
Yeah.
put this in the ground.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier.
It takes a long time to grow, though. Like I don't really know how long trees take, but like a long time, like years.
How much?
But like that's okay.
She'll pick up a couple of the cones. How much space between them do they need? She'll walk
I don't know that.
Walk like 10 paces or so and drive a tentacle at a high speed into the ground and then drop a cone into it and then 10 more paces and do it again.
I mean, that works.
Five pine
She's
cones.
bringing the whole forest back herself.
I know. I love this for her.
I like her little planting in the forest.
Maybe this could be my hobby. We need trees are good, right? I can just plant trees sometimes when I'm sad.
Just plant trees as we go along. I like this
Probably
plan.
better than ripping them out. Yeah.
I don't know. You're going to share your feelings, or do I have to do that again? Because it was very stressful.
The more you do that, the less likely feelings will ever be shared.
Oh my God.
I'm so worried about Monty. Rachel says.
Poor Monty.
Money's going to learn
wait,
that
did
she
you-
should not be bullied into doing a thing she does not want to do.
Oh. Wait. Did you see Monty at the volcano? Did you find the owl statue? We didn't even ask about that. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I think it fell right in the lava.
Oh, great.
Oh, I'm
Damn
sorry.
that bird and its aim.
You passed over lava. You passed over lava. That was a more. She said lava.
It's supposed to be a dormant volcano. That's a good point.
Did you see lava?
Yeah, there's lava. Is that Is that not what you expected? It's a volcano, right?
It's supposed to
Oh,
be.
no, it's just not what we wanted.
Yeah, it's supposed to not be awake right now. I should probably hold on. Y'all carry on. Sorry, not y'all. Me.
How do you know when a volcano is gonna erupt? Is it like X amount of lava? How much lava was there?
I don't know.
I
It
don't
was
know.
like somewhat glowy and pretty hot down there.
If a person had nature skills,
I was gonna say, would I know that?
could one estimate?
Volcanoes
Yeah.
fall out of Esmery's expertise. I would say Ranmar is a dwarf with stone work knowledge. You have a little bit more grounding in it, but like, I mean, you would be confident that someone maybe in Dordan's company could identify a problem and maybe, I mean, some dwarves have actually fixed the problem with volcanoes, depending on how it's set up. I mean, the dwarves will be able to tell you it's going to erupt, you're fucked, or maybe we can do something to prevent this or slow it down or something. So it could be, you don't know for sure that Dordan's company has someone like that, but there are dwarves out there whose specialty is dealing with volcanoes.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna write that
so
on the list.
I was about to say on the list, because in theory, we're going back out of the far reaches where the way we came, which is right by. And we need to like stop and say hi too. We were in a hurry.
Reasonable.
Whenever we get out of here, we need to stop and say hi and be like, oh, by the way, have you noticed the volcano?
I'm writing Jordan's volcano.
Jordan's
Jordan
volcano, I
Geddon.
love that.
We could just name the volcano Jordan Geddon.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, we can handle the volcano later or simultaneously while we travel.
Monty lands on Rachel's head.
Ooh.
Found Rachel.
Good girl.
Oh my God.
Rachel here. Not volcano.
She is so sick. Somebody give her a mouse.
I think the owl's on my head. You,
Wow. Well, she may poop. Just,
Or
I mean, that's also a possibility. It's from both ends, really, that you need to be alarmed.
Monty, are you gonna poop on my head? No, only poop in bad places. How do you know the difference between good and bad? Monty, no. Okay.
Why is my backpack bad?
Because it's got the bad
there were
gems in
bad
it.
things in it.
It's got the bad things. in
No,
What backpack?
they're in the bag of holding.
What backpack? Backpack? What backpack? Backpack? What backpack?
Bag.
Bag. Why bag?
it. Poop.
Bag for poop. Bag for poop.
Yeah, you handle this, Esme.
I'm
No.
pretty sure she just told me she wants to poop in the bag again, so apparently I'm not handling it.
Keep your bird away from me, please.
Monty's looking at Ranmar's backpack now.
God damn it.
No pooping bag.
I'd say that was a
no
little
pooping
bit
bag.
Humoring Monty.
Please, no poop
Poop
in bag.
outside.
You can poop in my bag if you want, Monty. Rachel says to Monty.
Outside poop.
Oops.
Are we going to the we have a key for a watchtower, not the temple, but we're going to the temple. Right? The watchtower's on the way to the temple.
Correct. 2 watchtowers, then temple.
2 watchtowers and
Yeah,
temple.
it's a triangle, basically. You're going to go along the bottom of the triangle and then head up one of the sides of the triangle to the temple.
Sweet. Well then, we could probably have a whole side session / entire night / morning dawn of talking, but we should probably get a move on if we don't have like anything else that we really want to do or need to do or need to prepare for or
Does anyone else
Ren-
return sharing their feelings? Rachel says.
We are doing this.
I was swapping out a spell, so I missed some stuff that just happened.
We can talk and walk, she says. We're
We
walking,
could.
right?
That one, we could talk and walk.
We only have one horse now, is that right? She says.
Oh shit. Maybe.
Yeah, a little bit.
Do
How do we
the
fix the
other horses look?
horses?
Do the little figurines? Do they still look the same as they did?
Are they still fucked up from my bad
We leave
plan?
them out in the sun and like they'll like magically charge somehow.
They just charge in the sun.
Ooh, or in the moon, like crystals.
Ooh, yeah. Isn't the moon something about healing?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't know. I'm not.
Yeah, you're supposed
I
to put
don't know.
crystals out
First
in
of
the moon to like cleanse them.
Exactly. Is that, can we translate that? Like very like asking D&D question. Is that a translatable thing or is that magic? Like
Is-
leaving things out with to like
Heal
charging
on the
a crystal.
moon.
Oh,
Like I don't know if that's
no,
can
not
the
really.
ponies be healed?
I'm trying to think of how to say this in a way that's respectful to things I don't understand or really know anything about. There's no there is superstition in Dungeons and Dragons. There are citizens who don't understand magic and they come up with their own stories about how it works, but it's still usually attached to actual magic, and it's rare because most folks who have the power understand how it works. Even if it's just intuitive, they know it comes from them and it's not like some other thing or force, right? They can feel it and demonstrate it in tangible ways. So would you, as a halfling from Caden, have ever had any encounter where you saw different devices, like magic devices that were recharged by soaking in sunlight or moonlight? And I'm going to say no, not the dwarves. Maybe Esmeralda. Maybe that's much more of a Quellen thing to like use moonlight.
Okay.
So, but in general, like you have definitely seen magic items that just take time to recharge, and how they recharge is not really, it's just a timing thing. And so it's worth trying the horse again.
Oh.
I'm scared.
What's up, Moon?
I'm scared. What if it don't work? Oh.
You should do like a 1, 2, 3, and then look at the same time.
1, 2, 3,
Prepare for
horse.
disappointment.
1, 2, 3,
Horse.
Horse.
You using the horses?
Yeah.
Okay, I have
Yeah.
good news and bad news. Which one do you want first?
Oh,
Bad.
bad.
The horses look like shattered porcelain statues. They no longer pass as horses. They look a little disturbing to look at.
No.
Oh God!
The good news is you think they're otherwise functional and will move.
But they're not going to look like horses anymore.
Rachel says.
They were fucked up anyway. It's fine.
Ranmar and Finnegan are riding deformed creatures.
That's fine. We got this. We will just make sure. We will make sure to hop off.
Maybe it will scare
When
the
we
absolute
hear
shit out of
things.
anybody who tries to
Yeah.
hurt us.
Well,
It's just a tactic. It's just we knew what we were doing this whole time. divine.
intimidation factor. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, great. Oh.
All right.
All right,
Well,
let's
mount
get this
up,
show
saddle
on
up,
the road.
grandmother.
Wait. Oh God. Okay. I do have a question. I thought they were broken and I was swapping out spells. Can I re-swap? Because I got water walk, thinking the horses were broken.
You can
They're
say,
not
sure.
broken.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's
I
fine.
want to swap. I don't want water walk anymore. What do I want? Okay, carry on, y'all. I gotta pick this out again.
So is the objective, what's the party thinking of doing? Following the ogre tracks, kind of where they came from, / heading in the direction? Should we stop and say goodbye to, like, did the Snow Witch even give us her name?
No, it's just Snow Witch, right?
No,
Oh, no.
when I
Small.
asked to confirm that she was the Snow Witch, her response boiled down to, "Yes, you idiot." So no,
Yeah.
she did not give us a name.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Snow Witch's real name, and it's blank. I think it's because at that point it had boiled down to Snow Witch, you idiot, and that was it. And I didn't write it.
Oh,
Did she tell us? I don't think she told us.
no, I don't think so either.
No?
When you put it that way, it makes her sound like she's a little bit rude.
And she's not.
She was
She's
very
Eccentric?
frank and to the point.
Blunt. She was very blunt.
Blunt. Yeah. Yeah,
Which
let's
isn't a
go with
bad
that
thing.
one.
It's just an observation.
What does that spell do? No. Sorry, carry on. Ooh. I forgot I can swap spells. I'm sorry. I forgot I have these.
Piece of candy.
Something happened in there. It's hard to say.
Sorry.
You're fine.
That was
very
a great
adventure.
segue,
It
though.
was ready for a little adventure. We're gonna go on a little adventure.
Let's go.
Okay. So the party starts heading south. Should I pop a map up? Do people remember?
Yes.
Oh, wait, didn't I save? And our faces are going away because we're in like real old school mode. I had to like go to the screen save times because it would be bad. There'd be dragons. Here you are. You are on the stream. You can see Gina Fortuna at the top. And you have to essentially head south by southwest.
Towards the volcano, basically.
Basically towards the
right?
volcano.
Oh
yeah.
wait, we're passing Dorgeddon, right? Like as we go towards it.
Negative.
We already passed them.
Yeah, you are far from there.
Oh.
So we came up from the river straight to Yabondons, curved around the north side of the mountains until we were able to actually enter the mountains. There was a path that was passable up into Gina Fortuna. So we passed Dorgeddon's a while back. We didn't stop though.
Oh, okay.
Question, super
Yeah.
quick.
Sure.
I guess it would be fine if Renmar asked. Do y'all have a preference between like a find trap spell or something else like silence? I don't know what we're gonna be doing today other than perishing. Like I'm scared.
Wait, I'm pretty good at traps though, right? Like
You
does-
are.
I also
is
have
is your find traps different from like my trap? My trap.
I have
checking?
pass without a trace as well.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay. So both of those are right. So find traps just is like danger. There is a trap. It would still be up to you to find it and handle it. Like specifically,
okay.
I would
Damn,
just be
okay.
like, for sure, there is one
There is one here.
in this hallway.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. Okay, I'll find another thing that's cooler. Just you wait.
Oh, sounds like we found it.
Something was happening.
I found what I want.
Little microphone bloop.
My paper is right below it, and y'all are just gonna hear me clicking my notebook open and closed. So
I'm excited. I'm ready for a little walk and talks. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a nice little journey.
So the horses are actually not, I mean, they're useful in that you're not using your legs. And there is snow, at some points a foot deep. But it's still very slow going, even on horseback. Just because there's a lot of terrain change, a lot of trees to wind through at points. You're basically trying to do a beeline for the first tower. That's the plan. So the end of the first, and you're more or less following ogre tracks. And the ogre traffic gets heavier as you go, which, I mean, I would guess would have you a little bit nervous because there's just a lot of additional foot traffic, and it's not clear, like, you know, how old some of it is, because it's like this is more or less their normal thoroughfare. Maybe about the end of the first day, as the sun's starting to go down, it's time to make your camp for the night. Unless you want to keep pushing through the night. You find a pretty nice copse of trees up against a up against the big old mountain wall, cliff face. It's slant sort of down. You're basically walking along what amounts to a valley towards the tower, and you can kind of see it in the distance. You think, given how long it took you to get here, it's about another day from where you are to the tower itself. Just a stone spire sticking up in the distance. Made of the same stone the mountain's made of, but the shape is so unnatural, it can't be anything but the tower.
So we're here though, right?
You're not at the tower. You have another day of travel to get to the tower.
Oh,
So
but we can see it.
you can see it.
Okay.
I'm
Sorry.
pausing both for dramatic effect and to give the party an option to like consider their next steps.
Should we consider something? I don't know. I'm
I was
still
gonna
trying
say,
to.
We can send.
is there a way to approach this tower? Like, or do we expect this tower to be like guarded or like something for it to be
We
waiting
can
for us
send
or like
money.
money? We could send money.
Okay.
Or we can pass without a trace. But probably not till we get closer. So I'm sorry, we're like a day's travel away. So I don't.
About a day. It's hard to know exactly how long because the terrain is so varied. If it was just Monty will get there in maybe an hour.
Oh,
less,
okay.
Right. Actually more like 20 minutes. I forget. They're fast. Birds are fast. And but particularly Monty's a very fast bird. Screech owls are zippy. But you know, if you were walking, it might take you half a day.
Walking on foot.
Yeah, if you were walking, if you were riding
Oh,
and it was clear land with sparse trees and plains, you'd get there in half a day.
got it.
So it is really awful terrain. And sometimes you just have to put the horses away to climb down like, about 10 to 15 feet of scrabble that the horses just can't do.
Can I sidetrack us for 1 second to ask a question? I'm so sorry. I have a spell that requires a material component, but it's not consumed. It's a pair of platinum rings worth at least 50 gold pieces.
Don't worry about that. That's bullshit.
But it's
That's
not
fine.
consumed.
That's
okay.
fine. Unless
Then I
each of you
picked
has to have a ring for some cool thematic reason.
Damn it.
Is that what it
Then
is?
I don't have a spell picked out. God damn it.
What spell was it?
Warding bond. It would protect the other person that it's cast on, but I'll find another spell.
That's a fun one. Now we have to get your rings.
I need rings.
Wow,
Okay.
everyone in chat hear that? Ramar's looking for rings.
There may have been a reason I haven't mentioned this spell at all because I was like, I know there's going to be a joke.
I'm just mentioning what literally happened on stream, which is
I literally need a pair of platinum rings to give to someone to protect them.
got it.
Wait, you need to give both rings to somebody or just one?
Just one.
I have to wear one and they have to wear one.
Of course, yeah, that makes sense.
We have to wear
Yeah, that's a good one.
matching
I got it.
fucking
I
rings
think I'm
for
following.
magic to work.
Yeah, for magic to work. Rings have to.
That's
That's why
we
That
love
makes
this
sense
for
to me.
us.
That makes sense.
Don't fucking judge me.
Ranmar.
I think I get it.
Look, it's in the spell. I didn't make it. Okay, Carrie. I'm still trying to pick out a friggin' spell.
So, did you send money to Scout?
Yes. Oh, I have an out of game question.
Yeah.
Because you said that the psychic thing can I still see through her eyes and hear? Because if not, I would want to use the beast sense.
Yes.
I can.
You get beast sense all the time now, basically.
Okay. All right. Okay. Does that mean I can switch that out when we level up? 'Cause
Yes,
we
it
don't
does.
get it anymore? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I finally picked out a spell, no backsies. Okay, so Monty's scouting for us, right?
Yes.
That's what I understood. Great. Okay. Good bird. No poops.
Good bird, no boobs.
So about 15, 20 minutes in, Mani gets close enough to see that the tower itself is maybe 20 feet in diameter. It's not carved granite. It's magically sculpted granite. But the bottom 30 feet is not granite. It's ringed in some kind of metal. So like the first 2 or 3 stories is just a metal like skirt around the base of it. And there's a big ass heavy door which is closed. And around the base is a very large settlement of ogres.
Oh no. How many?
That's unfortunate.
It's hard to tell. Mani is doing a circle in the air, lands on one of the parapets of the tower. As she lands up on the tower, you can see that there is essentially what amounts to there's a giant sconce at the top with something that looks like a glistening wood in it, with some like yellow goo at the bottom of it. Not clear what that is, but she's looking down now over the side at all of the ogres. 24.
I'm relaying all of that to you all as I see it.
Okay. So we just have to get the thing lit, though, right?
Can Mani light the thing?
I was gonna say, can we give Mani something to drop to light?
I
torch?
don't know if she's strong enough to carry a torch. How big is your bird? What is the flight to weight ratio of a
Screech
5-ounce
Owl's tiny.
bird?
What? I'm doing this chat because I love my players. I want you to remember this. The next time one of them says this campaign is bullshit or the DM's out to get us. Okay.
Who said that?
Okay. What does beast sense give you specifically? What senses do you get?
Can use your action to see through the beast's eyes and hear what it hears, and continue to do so until you use your action to return to your normal senses.
So it doesn't let you smell what she smells.
While perceiving through the beast's senses, you gain the benefits of any special senses possessed by that creature,
Okay.
though you are blinded and deafened to your own surroundings.
You smell something caustic.
What does that mean?
Like sort of like you recognize the smell of kerosene or gasoline.
Oh, okay.
That's what you smell. What happens if you drop a match on gasoline?
So it's gonna fucking go boom.
What do you think will happen if Monty drops a match on that?
Oh, no, we don't want to do that.
There you go. Okay. You're welcome.
Oh,
She'd get one of them lit, and then he'd be down a pet.
no money.
Does revivify work on creatures?
There would be nothing left of Monty, but I mean, yeah, if you could recover enough of her,
Enough pieces? Oh,
I mean,
God.
it'd be tricky. Yeah, you need.
So wait, so if she's at the top, she's at the top, right? She landed at the very top.
Yes.
If she's seeing a bunch of gasoline, does that mean we have to light it from the bottom? Because we can't drop a match on the top or it'll go boom.
I mean, it
We
looks
have to
like
light
there's
it
a hatch on the
specifically?
top. If you enter the tower and climb it, you can just get to the top and interact with it somehow.
Well, how can it be lit without going boom?
I was going to say,
Good
if we
question.
light it that way, aren't we going to go boom?
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
So if
What if you
there's,
dropped
like-
it? What if she dropped it from like way, way high above it?
I mean, think about wind and weight and get some. Might be a solvable problem this way. This is one path to victory here, but it's gonna take some thinking.
Well, my thought is like,
What about a fireball
you know, in like those old, ooh,
of some kind?
fireball might also be explosive, but
But that's not bad for us if we're far enough away, right? All we're supposed to do is light it.
that's true.
It's made out of magic stone and metal. So I think the tower is probably safe from kabooms.
Who has
Oh, is that the
fireball?
case?
Though?
I don't
Who
know.
can cast fire? Like, it
I don't
seems
know
to
what
be a moot
spells
point.
Ranmar has.
Ranmar cannot make fire. I can make radiant bullshit, but I can't make fire.
You can't like
What if
move a
we-
torch in any way.
I also do not have telekinesis. No.
Hey, thought I'd try.
Unfortunately. No, good thinking. I don't have that. I'm afraid.
Is there any way we can get one of the like ogres to like either fight or throw something or like do it for us?
An
You
ogre
have
could throw something
major
up
image.
there. I guess so.
What if major image looked like something they would want to throw something at?
That yeah, like that. Essentially like but can they throw that far? It's 20 feet, right?
20 feet's not that high. Especially not for something as strong as an ogre, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I missed the part that this was only 20 feet tall. I had in my head it was like 100 feet. Okay. Sorry. Okay.
Oh shoot, no, I was thinking 20 feet was tall.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I said
Sorry.
30 feet, but I mean maybe 100 feet is a better
30.
idea.
30.
Yeah,
Is
no,
it?
30's
Okay.
fine.
100 feet sounds a little unfair. I was like,
30's fine.
you sure? I could
Yeah,
make it
no,
100
30's
feet.
fine.
It's
I
adjustable.
was doing spell stuff and had just been mocked about the warding bond. I'm sorry. I missed the height of the tower.
I'll put a poll in chat to see how tall a tower should
Oh
be.
my
The
gosh.
options would be 100 feet, 150
Ladies.
feet, 200 yards.
Great. Love this for us. Okay. I'm guessing radiant
could do
damage
that.
can't spark a flame though, right?
Correct, I can't. Would the party like to make perception checks at this time? It's optional.
Can we?
You can choose to
I
fail.
will
or
make
you
a
can
perception
roll or
check.
die, either way.
I wanna perceive something. What are we perceiving?
Perceive together.
Are we all doing them?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that makes me scared that you're looking
That's
like
nice if everyone rolls. I guess Rachel gets to roll too, right?
23.
Oh, Rachel. Oh, wow. 23. That's way better than
Be
5.
dirty 20.
Okay.
Ooh. I got 15.
Oh. I'll
Oh, wait.
say,
No. I lie.
oh,
18. I forgot to have my proficiency bonus.
there we go. 16 and up. You hear something in the direction of the tower. Sounds like movement in the snow.
In the snow?
Yeah.
Big movement?
Like something tunneling under it or walking through it?
Walking on it.
Is Monty still
Pretty
at the
dark.
tower?
There are trees. Money's at the tower, yeah.
So would I hear more?
It's not at the tower. It's closer to you all.
Okay, got it.
With your 23, Esmeralda, not only do you hear that, but you see a familiar silhouette floating in the air on a disc,
No!
getting closer and closer.
No.
Can I shoot it?
Yeah, you can if you want to.
Ow. Am I having a brain fart? Who is
Fancy.
what's
In the very
Oh, is it Fancy Shoes Boy?
In the very first
That's what I
episode,
got.
Esmeralda confronted what was supposed to be a very easy encounter and nearly died. And
Oh, this is Razat.
Oh,
I mean,
shoot. I
yes.
thought it was fancy.
floating on a disc.
Oh no.
Several ogres, 5, emerge from the tree line
Dang it.
with Razat floating
Why?
above them, grinning at you at the party.
Oh, they know we're here. Uh-oh.
Oh, they're looking right at you.
Great.
Behind you all, there is a weird shimmer, and 10 more ogres appear. The party is surrounded.
Shoot. Okay.
Sure, why not? Cool, great.
I have an idea. No, maybe.
What is it? At this point.
Now's the time for ideas.
No, it's so wild. It's so wild.
What is it, Finnegan?
They're not.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna write this in the Whippets chat.
I love this. This needs to be a thing that we do more while we're streaming.
Is it you? The floating necromancer. He looks like he should be about 27 years old, but he looks like he has smoked 20 times a day since he was 14. He is looking very worse for wear, in spite of his very youthful eyes and otherwise youthful face.
Unfortunate. I'm gonna
Tried to lock me up in a weird forest with some weird elf things. Thought you could keep me there, but no one could keep the powerful necromancer Razat.
You weren't that powerful in the forest.
Well, things have changed now, elf thing. And I'm going to
dear.
feed you and your friends to my new friends. And by feed you, I mean I'm just going to let them eat. You guys, you got this, right? You got this. They're going to get you.
Oh, you sound like an idiot.
The smoking since 14 can't be good for the brain, apparently.
He does have two hands. That's weird. Oh, that's not weird for you. That's not weird for you. That's weird for everyone else.
Why is that not weird for me?
The elves have a habit of like making sure their prisoners are as healthy and hale as possible.
Why?
Because they're an advanced and gentle culture.
Fuck that.
The dwarves, however, have a little bit more of a medieval approach to their prison systems. You going in the amulet, motherfucker? How many amulets you got? All of them were dwarves.
I mean,
I kind of want to like shoot an arrow at his disc and knock him off of it.
How far away is everything?
How
surrounded are we?
I mean, you're surrounded. You would not be able to make a break for it without having a fight break out. But they have not advanced into combat yet. This is like time for parley.
It doesn't really feel like we can parlay with this idiot.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Finn.
Thank you. Is it because what I put in the whip?
Oh, I didn't look. Oh God, hold on.
This sounds like
Oh,
trying to work
me know.
together in Munu's. Trying to keep
not
you
even-
alive.
I'm not even paying attention. Okay, well, you have guidance, Finn. So
Okay. Wait. The ogres
So how far away is
are
everybody
working
from us?
with Razat, right? Just to, like, clarify, like they're like together.
Well, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
It could be like magic times, or it could be something else. We don't know.
To what extent they like him is
Okay.
unknown.
Is there any way we can perception that? Like look for some type of evidence of like a spell?
If they're like bowing down to him or just listening because
because they're
he's
stupid.
leader. Yeah.
That's a good question. The ogres, they all look, I mean, not dissimilar enough from the three you confronted before that, with the exception of a couple of them have armor and like chainmail, and they've got like plates, no helmets, but they're
headshot.
much better armed than their club wielding friends. And one of them is has like red dyed furs and like tattoos and paint, like war paint all over its face. Its head completely
Is that
completely
normal for an
shaved.
ogre?
It is for an ogre mage.
Oh,
Oh, fucking
great.
What does that mean, Moon?
That means there's a spellcaster who's gonna wreck our day.
Or wait, well,
Look, I live in fear of spellcasters now that I am one. Okay, I'm sorry.
I mean, just a sort of level set for the party in case we really don't know. There are 16 ogres and this pretender necromancer, and you all remember the fight with 3 and how that went. Mm-hmm. So think about how many resources it took you to deal with 3.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm waiting. Oh God. Oh, okay. All right.
I think
Look,
Finn's idea is good.
I think that's gonna
Do
get our
we?
asses kicked.
Razat,
Okay.
Razat bumbles away, just like cackling to himself, floating down towards the tower.
Do any of these ogres look like they're in charge? The only one that stands out really is the caster, and a couple have armor, right?
Right. Those 3 are together. That's probably the command pod, as it were.
Okay. I'm gonna say this is a stupid idea. I'm not the bard. Okay, I'm gonna say why are you taking orders from that buffoon?
Huh? You take orders from me.
He seems to think he's in charge.
Yeah, he's an idiot. You get that, right?
I know, but does he know
hear
that?
He doesn't know he's an idiot. Idiots don't know they're idiots.
Don't you want to teach him?
What? Why?
While Ranmar's talking,
Oh
Yeah,
God,
sure.
why am I still talking?
You always
Renmar.
Renmar the talker.
How am I the talker?
I'm surprised too.
is there any way that I can convince him to come have a chat with me? Can I be like, no, you're the one obviously in charge. We can have a chat about this.
You could. I mean, you could literally say that, or say
I have a
wizard?
plan.
to the ogre mage or
What's
the
up?
wizard. The wizard's gone.
Okay,
No,
can
that's a
I
wizard. I'm focused on the ogre mage.
Oh,
can I ask the ogres if they're aware that there's a whole town north of here filled with people who don't have guards?
That's fine.
Yeah, we know.
Don't you think they'd be an easier target?
Well, they're like far away and you're right here. So,
Yeah, but we're spiky.
yeah.
God damn it. It's not working. I'm not a bard. It's not.
I think you're doing great.
All right, I'm gonna ask.
The orcs are licking their ogres are lipping their lips, wiping their faces off. Like,
All right, is there any? What's in our surround? Are we like by a bunch of trees or rocks? Or are we like dead open in a path?
I mean, you're kind of like you're. I mean, there are trees around you. You could take cover from like getting from ranged attacks, but the ogres will be upon you pretty quickly when fighting starts. If fighting starts,
I'm
It
trying.
sounds like
So
it's
I
gonna be a
think,
win.
I think y'all know what I'm trying to get to. Of like trying to.
Can I? Oh fuck me. Which one of the three that have like armor and the mage looks the most in chargey? Which one's been talking?
the caster's talking, or the ogre mage is talking.
Is that the one with the red fur?
Yeah, you got red furs, tattoos, war paint. Maybe a little
do
taller than his
I-
friends.
I'm gonna go up.
Okay.
All right, y'all. All right.
Finnegan the halfling approaching the line
All
of ogres.
right.
I'm so scared for you right now. What are you doing?
Finnegan, remember Jacoby. Rachel says really quietly, remember Jacoby, Finnegan.
That wasn't Jacoby. Wasn't my fault.
What happened? I'm confused.
It's because me and Jacoby had like the slight misunderstanding in the beginning whenever he got real threatening, and I also
Oh.
got real threatening real quick because I'm paranoid and scared,
And
we both
spicy.
just like clashed, and his clash was way bigger than my clash because he just floated me in the air.
I remember now. Okay. Right. Can I ask a question? Because I fucked up.
Before I
I
go in.
should have done this beforehand.
Right.
Since I've already like tried to throw Gina Fortuna under the bus, if I were to use suggestion, it wouldn't work, would it? They've already been like, no, that's a stupid idea.
I can
Yes.
try to roll and convince them. Could I?
Shoot.
Or no, because you already did it, so I couldn't like piggyback
I don't know.
off of it.
I don't know.
Is that too close into
If-
piggybacking off of it?
I don't know. You're built for the convincing people thing.
I know, but I can't. We can't like perspective and then perspective again. So like, I don't know if it's in the same realm of like, can I ask him the same thing, or he's already like onto it?
He's already onto
because-
that. So you get like one good shot. So
You still have guidance.
Oh, I get one good shot to do it, or
one good
that
shot to
was
do
the one
something.
good
That was already tried. And it
Okay.
they're not gonna
I'm
go down
doing my
the line.
best.
I'm reading something. No, I'm okay.
I
don't-
did not build a talker. I fucked up. I'm sorry.
I'm not good at the remembering to convince people to go do things. I would have never thought about the town that is so genius.
I have my moments, but
Okay,
it
okay, hold
didn't
on.
work.
You're a
So
blender,
I-
Ranmar.
sad.
Ranmar's doing great.
Can I Hold on, I need to read through the spell and make sure that I can do this. Oh, no, wait. I need to think this out as well. I don't want to start something. If this fails, then I
We're
don't
dead?
know how badly. I that's what I'm saying. I don't want to like go in and poke the bear and like.
The bear has been poked. We are diffusing the
So
bear.
So we're either diffusing or fighting is the two options.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Okay, so what we're gonna do? Okay, I need a solid minute to actually think this through because I have an idea. I just can't think of it that
Would
quickly.
you like a bio break? Does anyone need a bio break? right
Yeah,
now?
I think that would be
Does anyone
great
need
because I have an idea.
60 seconds.
that might
Does
not
anyone
be a
have
bad
to
idea.
go
That would
and
be great.
visit the
I actually do, but I have to stay here and read the spell.
Oh, no. Pull it
We
up on
could
your
do
phone.
both. We could do
self-care break
both.
time. You can like
I
buy
can.
time. Remember that
just need to
soliloquy
make
takes no
sure.
time. Soliloquy being where one of the characters tells the camera how they feel right now. Okay, that won't be Esmeralda
Wow.
soliloquy.
Great.
I think everyone wants to hear Ranmar's thoughts about rings. Esmeralda's
You
throwing you
traitor.
right under the bus.
I'm so sorry, Remember, I'm gonna go so fast.
Chad is saying, yes, we do. Yes.
No, listen.
Talk to us, Ranmar.
I knew as soon as I knew what that spell was that I was going to get shit for it the minute I mentioned it.
It's almost like the writers of the fucking manual knew at some point that Ranmar would have this spell. They
Some
were
poor bastard.
setting
is
me
gonna-
up for a win.
Oh no. It's a cool spell though.
It is.
But
It
I
sounds pretty
need
neat.
I need matching rings and the courage to explain what on earth it is. It's not just rings. It's important.
I mean,
Don't judge
there
me.
is in fact cultural significance to matching jewelry in most cultures in the world of Hollice.
You know what? That's quite the coincidence, isn't it?
I mean, that's pretty common for a lot of cultures, right? It's not weird.
I don't know. Now I'm thinking about this instead of the freaking ogres.
It's okay. If Finnegan's trying to figure out how to get you out of Dodger.
Do we wanna? Okay. Do we want to take a more tactfully run it away a little bit, or do we want to fight?
I would love to not have to fight 16 ogres.
Okay. Okay.
Blender or not, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Rachel's still here though, right?
we have
Rachel's
Rachel.
with us.
She looks nervous, but she's there.
Oh,
Yeah.
are we? You said we're surrounded. Does that mean they're like on?
They're on all sides.
Right. You have
So we can't just
they're
run.
on three sides, but the fourth side is a mountain, it's a sheer wall. So you're boxed in. So like the pessimistic answer is you bulldoze one direction and try to fight through and take attacks of opportunity as you flee, and maybe one of you gets grabbed, and then
The disengage action
Is-
exists.
yep.
So we could get
But I
through
was-
without attacks, but they think they run faster than us. Wait, no, they ran 20 feet, right? They're slow. They're
Well-
big, but they're slow.
Well, that one was under concentrated fire and was taking his time. It's
Is
hard to know if
there-
they all have the same. You'll see. I guess we'll see. You'll see.
We're going to
there-
get wrecked.
I got it. Is there anything that like we notice about the mountainside that we're like blocked in on?
It's made of granite.
No.
And, It would be very, very difficult.
There's no
vertical
like
climb.
caves or indents or
No caves, no cover.
any kind of.
It's like a sheer wall, basically. It's not like the sky wall. Like there's the wall behind Hollice. It's not quite that vast. It's a nice place to set up camp because it cuts off one plane of visibility. However, the ogres came upon you invisibly somehow, so it's hard to know.
Ogres are not very smart, are they? Are they
Some
the
of them are
ones that
stupid
are
and some of them
not?
are smart, right? Just like the orcs.
Oh, am I thinking of? Oh, I was gonna say, am I thinking of orcs that are like
The last three ogres you ran into were not very smart.
But this caster
the
that
casters?
I
My
was
fear.
talking to was eloquent.
Can I ask the? Can I ask the? I have two ideas. Can I ask y'all what you would prefer? If there's an option you'd prefer without them like hearing, can I like ask the team as a team?
Yeah, go ahead.
We're so new at this.
You're doing
Help.
fine. You're doing fine. Yeah, the four of you plus Rachel's there. You can confirm.
Mhm.
So, my thought was either I throw up a mirror image and it either scare them or block them off from seeing us. But if our back is against a wall anyway, then we don't have anywhere to like duck into or run. Like if I throw up like another thing that like they're
But
like,
we
what the
do
heck? How did you
have-
just throw up that wall?
We do have
Then
pass
like we
without a
can't
trace.
go anywhere.
So if you did
Does
that,
that work if
But we'd have to get away from them. We can't just.
not if Finn threw up like a wall as a major image, and like we were behind it or inside of it. If it was like a circular,
But we would need something to hide behind. Like they're gonna
Yeah, the wall.
That
start
would-
swinging their clubs at a wall that just appeared out of nowhere, right?
yeah,
We
but they
just
have to get they have
run.
to get there.
Some have those bags too, remember?
They'd have to
Oh, they have
would break
their
through the-
cannonballs too. Yeah.
They would break through the wall absolutely, but they would hesitate for maybe just a moment long enough that
that we run in like
That we couldn't
a
get
direction.
anywhere. They've got us boxed in.
well, that yeah. But if Esmery has the pass without a trace, but then
we don't make a sound
that-
and we cannot be seen.
We can be seen, right?
Not with
We just
pass-
have.
no.
Do we turn
Veil
invisible
of
with it?
shadows and silence radiates from you, making you and your masking you and your companions from detection.
So it just works.
I mean, it's not going to make
we-
you all invisible.
Yeah, like as soon as we come out from behind the wall that's to confuse them to run past people, we're gonna be seen, right?
Yeah, here.
Well,
Each
how I don't understand
creature-
how that's masking from detection then.
Well, the first line is just for flavor to explain what's happening, so you can like that's the special effect for you. But the effect is each creature you choose within 30 feet has a +10 bonus to stealth checks and can't be tracked. You can't hide in plain sight,
Oh.
so you would need like, and the problem here being that if the illusion, if it was just like, oh, we vanished because there's like surprise topography there that wasn't there before, the ogres get that doesn't make any sense, and so the ogres each get chances to save against that illusion. And if only a third of them succeed, they start throwing boulders at you, and you start taking hits. Then the spells are all gone anyway.
yeah.
So it's a high risk out. It is an option, but it is not. It's not 100%.
That would be
My-
much better if we could slip away in the first place and then
That's-
we're running. That's when pass
Yeah.
without a trace would be invaluable. Because then we wouldn't leave footprints, right?
Yeah.
We could just boogie.
You want to know my second option?
Yes.
I'm gonna run up to the. Nope, I'm not actually saying I'll do it. I was gonna run up to the caster, throw a box around us, and disguise as him, and then just see the confusion that falls from it. Like, just be like, "Oh, no, I'm the real one," and then just go with that.
Well, I mean, if all the other ogres are listening to the mage, that could potentially be very good.
Those are my two. That one felt even scarier for some reason because I'd have to go up and just be
That
like,
is scarier.
wall. It would come down, and then it would just be a like they said at each other.
What happens when the real ogre mage fireballs the not real ogre mage?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's also that's the other part.
Mm.
Oh, choo choo.
Is another really desperate option. I can shift all of us to the ethereal plane. There is a catch.
What?
I'm listening.
You'd all have to touch me and survive that. And if you did, then we could be on the ethereal plane. And then, I mean, we'd have to figure out how to get you back to the prime material plane after that, but they probably can't follow us there. So, I mean, how desperate are we? Also, if you all die, I'm going to be really upset about that. So I'm not really feeling cool about this. But, I mean, if the options are get pulverized and eaten, or, I'm alone on the ethereal plane with 3 of my dead friends, but you're not food. I mean... I'm really sad
I would
now.
like to not be eaten. Yeah, I think that's a great
It would be the
plan
coolest
B.
group hug ever.
I don't think it would feel that good for me.
It would be the most
Yeah.
powerful. Oh.
It'd be
Yeah.
maybe better or worse if like half of you survived. What's half of 3?
1.5.
1.5.
Let's not do the math on that one.
Perception checks, party.
Oh God.
Oh
What's
crap!
perception?
Perception's the do you
Did
see?
you say perception?
Perception.
I thought you said procession. I was
Oh.
like, as in a
Yeah,
procession?
it's a
Where are we
funeral
marching?
funeral
towards
procession
that?
to the kitchen for the ogres. They're gonna
Oh.
25.
soup you. Wow, 25.
I got a 19.
Wow. Grandma, why are you making faces like it
no.
wasn't a good time?
Because I rolled a 2
At least
and
it
a
wasn't
1
a-
on guidance for a total of 7.
Hey, Rachel got a 9. Let's go.
Rachel.
Yay!
At least you didn't roll a 1 for
You're distracted. Finnegan.
What a
and,
time to have
and
rolled a 1, right?
Finnegan and Esmeralda, you see a dark but familiar large shape looming behind the ogres, the sort of the bottom of the U. The sort of the configuration here is if you're facing towards the tower, that's where the ogre mage is. To your right, there are more ogres. Behind you, there are more ogres. To your left is the wall. Okay. Now off to your right, behind the bottom of the U ogres, if this picture makes sense. You see a humanoid figure.
How large?
I don't know. 6 feet maybe. A little shorter, a little taller.
Is it Jacoby?
It's really dark. You can't tell. Jacoby is 8 foot, right?
Oh.
7 foot something.
Do the ogres notice him?
Ogres don't seem to notice. No.
Okay.
Is
You
it
got-
my
I,
you
sister?
got
I want to
25.
distract.
Yeah. Is it my sister?
There are more shapes appearing. It's too big to be your sister.
Uh-oh.
Can I do a press? No, what's it called?
I'm
Prestidigitation.
relaying this information to everybody.
Finnegan and
See it.
Esmeralda, it looks to you like these newcomers are arranging themselves for an ambush.
Can I
I-
ask the caster why on earth they would work with an idiot like Razat to distract him?
Well, he gave us a lot of money.
Why would
And
you just take the money and then, there's enough of you that you...
you're
You could
passing
take
up.
over him.
Mhm.
You could take you.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be listening to him.
Kick his
you
ass,
should
and he
be
doesn't have to
him.
give you the money. You just
Also-
take the money.
Made half of us invisible, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, but
because then I
there's
made
so
the other
many
half
more-
of us invisible, and then I mean, look, you're doomed. Like we got you right here. What are you gonna do? You're going into our pots tonight. We're gonna put you each on spits alive and turn you slowly over the fire until you die from cooking, which is like a really horrible way to die, and I rather enjoy watching it.
Yeah, but then
Well,
you still
that's
have to go back to him at the end of the day.
Yeah, unfortunate
not
that
really-
you
he's not
think
the
it's
boss,
him
he's
that's
just-
doing the magic and
Yeah.
not the sphere or
But
the
he gave you
disc
the
he's on.
invisibility.
Yeah.
No, he just like, yeah, he's doing some magic. I don't care how he does it. Doesn't matter to me. All he wants is to be able to wander around and get in and out of the towers, which we can't get in them anyway. So, but if he can get in, you can't yet. But as soon as he can, he's welcome. It's fine.
Yeah, but if you
I
just
think he's holding
take
out
the,
on you.
take the
Maybe.
disc away from him, and
Hold
suddenly
on.
you can do all that stuff.
What do you mean?
That's the only thing. That's what gives him his power. That's why he's standing on it all the time.
Okay,
There's so much better treasure in the tower.
I wouldn't fit on the disc, so I can't really use the disc.
Oh well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Sucks
do you want
to suck, I
do you want
guess.
the disc?
Yes.
What's it like to want?
You wanted
want
money.
things?
You tell us.
I mean, I didn't want for it, but it just kind of showed up, and I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. I guess sure.
You're choosing gold over a nice juicy town that you could eat.
I will eat it later. We live the good life up here, dwarf.
And you're letting Razat mess you up. You were doing fine until he came along.
You think there's at least 24 of these newcomer humanoids? They're medium sized, so they're about like human sized, and they're like arraying themselves around the outskirts of the ogres.
Okay.
They seem to be waiting for something. The familiar figure is the only one not wielding a bow. You can't really make out who it is, and you don't know, but you just like, I know I've seen this shape before, but it's too dark.
They all have bows except for one.
Except for one.
Oh, that's no.
You're trying to say that if I had the disc, that I could maybe... You could sit on the disc. One of the armored ones says, shut up, says the ogre mage. Your job isn't thinking. I'm the thinking one. Sorry, boss.
You're doing great. Yeah, you don't have to stand on it. You just have to sit on it. And you could do all the magic yourself.
Think about how much fun that would be.
You don't need Razat.
It'd be so yummy to eat you and sit on the disc.
Can I ask the other two who just argued with the boss as to why he's the boss out of them?
Oh, he does magic stuff.
Yeah, but there's more of you.
You do weapon stuff. That's much cooler.
Y'all don't really. You don't seem to have much of a plan here. There you.
Well, yeah, the plan is to club you, but you seem to have things to say, and we thought, well, might as well listen. Why not?
Oh, God.
Who knows what you're going to say? What are you going to do? It's not like anyone's coming to help you.
Right.
I mean,
So
I don't want to talk anymore.
So Rachel says, "Are we gonna do the thing? I want you to know that I really like the three of you a lot, and I've had so much fun with you."
He's not scaring us. We
What?
love you, Rachel. We're fine.
You
he's
love me?
nothing. Yeah.
Okay, and here's the new plan. We're gonna go back the way we came, and I'm gonna charge and jump on the ogre, and then you're gonna run past the ogre that I'm grabbing onto, and then you keep running, and I'll keep them busy. Okay? So you could just you'll be okay.
Wait,
Does Rachel not see the?
Just in same.
Okay.
Can
I thought
Tell her?
Esme
Yeah,
whispered at us.
Huh?
I was telling everybody.
What are you talking about?
What?
There's nothing out there.
What?
I rolled really low.
Oh,
Can I ask? Wait, can I?
But the
Can
DM
I?
won't
Can
let
I?
me see it, and I'm just an NPC.
Can I ask? Can I?
So, can I just be like, I elf vision, like they're out there.
She nods slowly. So, what should we do? Just keep stalling, or
That I don't know.
Can I ask the orcs if we could just
ogres?
ogres? Can I ask the ogres if we could just have a moment to like exist together, but before they very inevitably smartly kill us?
That's what this is right now. You're having a moment, right? What is this?
Yeah, but not with y'all. We would like our own moment. We would like our own little group power.
You're right. You're right there. You're already whispering. You're saying some things we
Right.
can't hear. So you have that space.
So we're gonna turn our back to you. And we're just gonna have our own little powwow.
All right.
And I'll just,
I'm counting now. I'm counting, and then we're eating. Counting and then eating.
That's okay. You can count.
You said we're gonna cook
Can you?
All right. We'll cook them, but we're gonna eat them.
Okay.
Can you? That's a vicious mockery. Can I say that back? No, wait,
You-
oh, wait.
Finnegan can't help but drop a sick burn when he
I'm
hears it.
sorry.
Can
sorry.
can I send the psychic things to where's Moni? Can I send her to see who they are and maybe get an idea of what it is that they're waiting for?
Are they waiting for Monty? We're in our little powwow. That's why I asked for it.
Oh,
I don't know.
Monty's still at the tower. Did you want Monty to come back?
Shit.
Just have Monty just fly up miraculously.
This is the time to poop, Monty.
Monty, the signal.
How long does it take Moni to
What
get?
is happening?
Just, an air raid.
Please let Monty poop on top of. Please, 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 please,
Diarrhea.
please, Monty poop on the ogre's
She's
head,
at
please.
the tower. She's too far
She's like
away.
30 minutes away.
No, Monty.
Oh, I thought we were at the base of the tower.
Oh, no.
Are
You're
we-
nowhere near the base of the tower. You're still a day away.
No, he said money.
Oh, then what is it that we're looking at that's 30 feet tall?
A mountain.
Oh, the wall is 30
The
feet
wall.
tall?
The wall's quite tall, yeah. That's probably where the
I
number 30
thought
feet
we were
came
at the
from.
base
I
of the
wondered
tower
where
this whole
the
time.
height of the tower thing came at 30 feet. I was like, that's okay. That's as tall as it is. That's right. Episode.
This whole time I thought we were at the tower.
You are halfway to the tower. You are between tower and Gina Fortuna. You are sort of like on the left, heading towards the tower. You're on the left rise of a very shallow valley up against the mountain wall surrounded by ogres. At your little camp.
Monty could poop on Razat because he flew that way. Sorry.
The party's focus is a little bit split. This is the existential terror. Rachel is ready to sacrifice her life for the good of the party.
I don't want Rachel to sacrifice her life.
You might not need to. I just don't. I don't know how we're supposed to know what the surrounding people are doing.
Okay, wait, Ez. I think do you know who's on on the horizon? I think I have an idea, but I'm not sure like how that would translate to doing a signal. And that wouldn't make sense with the fact that he said he was supposed to stay in a place so that people wouldn't know he was alive. That's who I think it is. I think it's Elvir. So is there any signal that you would know, that you would have, like, from your youth?
I mean, what if we just attack the ogres? Probably, if they want to help us, they'll start helping us then, right? And we're probably going to have to fight the ogres anyway. So,
Oh, is there no getting out of fighting the ogres?
I don't know.
Oh no.
Are we really sure those humanoids in the horizon are our friends?
No, I mean,
I can't even see him.
Cool.
So
Wow, this is great. I like this. This is pretty good. You got one of those things in your bag, right, Ramar? Like the I go down and you get me up thing.
I got one.
Okay.
Please
Yeah,
don't
bad
make me
option.
use that.
Bad option. Bad option.
I mean, this is a lot of
Okay, what
ogres,
if-
right?
It sure is.
Hold on.
But I really don't want to have to use that. I genuinely don't know what to do. My great idea
I'm trying.
just absolutely fried my brain. And I was like, this is it. This is my moment. Nope, it failed.
Hang in there. You're okay. No one's dead yet.
Would they?
I don't know what to
No.
do.
Go ahead, Finnegan.
I was trying to think of how I could major image something like large enough in the environment that it makes us all have to run from it. But that's all else I got, team. Like that way we'd have to run towards the people who were maybe here to help us, maybe here not to help us. But I really hope they're here to help us because if they're not, then we are boned. So
We seem to be boned as it is.
could I? Let me make sure how big I can. It says a 20-foot cube, no larger than a 20-foot cube. How big is a 20-foot cube?
what would an ogre be scared of?
It's like 3 of you on your own shoulder, so four quins tall by 4 quins wide by 4 quins deep.
What's the biggest dragon you can make?
That
in
I was
there?
gonna say
Like a
dragon. I'm looking
20-foot
for a dragon.
It'd still be a
20
pretty small dragon in a 20 by 20 by 20 cube. But it's like, imagine 20 by 20 feet. It's almost like the interior. If I had 2 houses on top of each other and it was all empty inside, kind of like it's a pretty good volume, actually, 20 feet.
Oh, then I'm gonna dragon it up.
You might be able to dragon it.
I could put a like dragon behind us, like on the tall thing.
Like crawl down the cliff.
Yeah.
And you could prestidigitation the growl. Wait, no, your major
Yeah.
image makes
No,
the
it
growl.
does it. Yeah, it does it
Fine.
for. It's
Just
everything
kidding.
is sounds, smell. It does say you can't create sufficient heat or cold to cause damage.
But you could still give the illusion of fire breathing if it's
Yeah.
far away.
You can't. Yes. You can't create sufficient heat or cold to cause damage. Sound loud enough to deal thunder damage or deafen or make a
Uh-oh.
creature.
Is it
What happened?
just
That's guest star
Okay.
buffering, Quinn. Yeah.
Oh.
okay? You were buffering. We didn't catch everything you said.
Oh no.
You were talking about
The limits of the spell.
thunder. It can't make sound
So
loud enough
basically
to
it can't,
damage
yeah,
or
it can't
deafen
cause. It
someone.
can't do anything that causes
Yeah.
damage.
It's special effects. It's a light show.
Yeah.
But it can be a very convincing light
But it
show.
can growl and it can.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, then yeah, I think that's at least my plan if we don't have any other.
You still have. Well, no, I'm going to give you guidance again. I can't remember if you still have it.
Dope. I forget how this works. I need to. Okay. The range is 120 feet. Up to 10 minutes.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, so
is it
you
concentration or is it like you have to operate it right like a
It-
puppet?
Concentration. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a puppet. But that's okay. Is that what you're doing?
Can I run while I'm puppeting?
While you're concentrating? I think you may have to make concentration checks if you do a lot of active stuff, but you can yes.
I thought you can't. Maybe you can't sleep, but if you take damage, you have to make a check, and you can't cast another concentration spell.
Correct.
But you can cast other spells.
Yes, that's true.
Oh.
Because if you're running to get the hell out of here over difficult terrain, there's going to be moments when your concentration is going to waver because you're not falling on your face instead, right? So
Gotcha.
that's the trick. But in general, yeah.
I can also alter it as it changes, as it moves and goes too.
So what color dragon?
Ranmar, would you know of a dragon that people are more scared of or no?
Oh, have you
virgins in
seen a
particular?
dragon ever,
Oh.
Finnegan?
I have. Can I
I'm
just
so
say her?
surprised you weren't
I was
immediately
gonna.
like
I
night
didn't
scale.
want to immediately go for night scale. Look, there's a lot of dragon.
You couldn't make a to scale night scale, but you could make a smaller
a
lookalike.
smaller night scale.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. How do I roll? Is this when I roll, or do y'all have to, or do you have to roll? I forget.
If they don't believe in the illusion, they get to roll to see if they recognize that. Like if there's a reason, like a direct interaction, like if they touch it and they can't, it's not physical, right? And so if they have a reason to disbelieve it, then they get a roll to see if they are still buying the illusion or not.
Okay.
Otherwise, it just happens. So where is
Sick.
it? Is it on top of the mountain?
Dragon. Yeah, it's coming over the big mountain cliff that our backs are on.
They hilariously fail their spot checks. They notice you're casting at all, and there is a roaring dragon on top of the cliff face. It's small, and the ogres at first wide-eyed looking up at it, and then the magi says, "Yeah, kill it, more food!" And a lot of the ogres start unloading cannonball-sized rocks at it, and so much of their attention is drawn by the dragon at this moment. During which the humanoids that are surrounding them seem to waver a little bit, but then at the motion of the figure who doesn't have a bow, they all open fire on the ogres and begin to charge in. They're orcs. So Finnegan took the first
Great.
action. What?
Great.
What?
Why was one familiar? Was it that motherfucking caster?
It's Yark, yeah, exactly.
I
of a
thought,
bitch.
oh my god, I straight up thought for some reason with bows and missing a bow, I thought Elvir for some reason was coming up with people to help us for some reason.
I love that hypothesis. It was charming.
Yeah.
We're gonna die. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be great.
No. We're gonna be fine.
Would the party like to roll initiative? Finnegan, you get to go first because you already went. So you did your surprise round.
What do I do?
You went first, effectively, and so
Yeah.
we'll roll initiative for everyone else. Finnegan's just first.
Oh, gotcha.
18.
Okay.
Is it just the dice? Okay, 12.
Plus your dexterity.
Oh, 16. Oh god. 15.
Okay.
So the orcs are explicitly
Shooting the ogres.
We
Can we
should
just
try our best to
run?
just get away. Yeah.
or like maybe not run, maybe just kind of like slowly like pull one of those like slowly back up deals.
Homer Simpson into the bushes,
Yeah.
except it's a rock wall, and I'm the only one who can meld into stone, and I don't have that ready. Great. I wish. Okay. How far spaced are these? Like, could we kill one that's closest to, like, focus fire on an ogre that's closest to the rock wall and scoot out of a gap?
Maybe you think so. I mean, the worst case, then you're only dealing with one and not two, right?
Yeah, I don't know how big this circle has been. Like,
That's fair. I mean, I try to keep the spaces arbitrary because if it's easier to sort of like deal with it. So don't try to think about it like, can I exactly fit between these two spaces to avoid a tax opportunity? That's just not possible in theater of the mind, right? Instead,
Well-
you basically can get grabbed if you try to run by. And so instead what you want to do is think like you're thinking, like, what if we engage one or two of them near the wall? Is that going to save the number of them that can possibly engage with us as we try to skirt out of being surrounded? The answer is yes. That's a very creative solution
Okay.
to getting out of here. The dragon's going to help
Okay.
too. At least 2/3 of the ogres are excitedly engaging the dragon. Like they don't get a save because they bought it hook, line, and sinker. They want to kill a dragon that size to eat it. So they're very excited.
it'd be quite the story if they can accomplish it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, we're gonna die. Okay. Who goes? Whose turn is it? Does Finn get to go again?
Negative. It is
No,
Ranmar's turn.
Ranmar.
Uh-oh. All right. Okay. So I'm going to convey that plan to y'all, right? That we're going to focus on one dude and try to make a hole.
Can I bardic inspiration two people at once? Like if I lean over and like put my hands on both and
No,
Ranmar
just
and
one.
Ez.
Just one.
Okay, I'll do it with Ranmar since you're up. I will like lean over, just put my hand on you to like steady you, and also give you
Ooh.
bardic inspiration.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
As
Oh,
you're
no.
coming around the bend whenever. It's a D8 now, not 6.
Yeah. Okay. The first thing I'm going to do doesn't need one, though. Okay. I do have a question.
Mm.
So if I were to cast command,
Mm-hmm.
it says it has to make a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. Would that negate its reaction if we tried to scoot out past one?
How long is the command? Only one word?
It's one. Yeah. Like if I told him to grovel, right? So he has to grovel on his turn if he fails the save. But does that negate a reaction? Is a reaction part of his turn?
He'll still get a reaction. It depends on what it is. Like if you think about commands that would effectively take him out of being able to wield the reaction that he would otherwise get. So if he can grovel and still swing his club because he's still upright.
No, he wouldn't be. Am I not knowing? Do I not know what grovel means?
I mean, you don't have to get on your hands and knees to grovel.
Oh.
That's
You
what I
could.
also thought.
You could.
Oh,
but-
okay. Well, if I told him to kneel,
There you
like
go.
I don't know. These spells are so new. I don't know. Would that handle the issue?
It could. There are limitations on command in terms of like how realistic it can be. It's just like if it's something it can do and it fails to save, it tries, right? That's all it is. So
Yeah, well, it spends its turn following the command. Like it couldn't fly, but it sure would try. Right?
yep. Think of other one word things you can do that can like
Could you say backflip?
Sleep.
Flee.
Sleep.
Oh. Flee.
That's exactly what I was thinking,
Dumbass.
honestly. That's really good.
Okay. Use your words, Ranmar. Okay. All right.
Poor Ranmar.
So stressed right now. Okay. All right. I will attempt to cast command on the one closest to the rock wall.
Okay.
And I'm going to command him to flee.
What's the DC?
15 wisdom.
Oh, come on, buddy. I want you to look on that die right now, please. It's the
Oh,
orange one.
son of a bitch. Is it?
natural
I rolled-
20,
I rolled
would
the
be
orange
so
one.
Upset.
It's a
What
nat
is it?
20, isn't it?
What is it?
Is it a nat 20?
It's a
nat
15.
20.
But it has it's stupid. It's got to have a negative.
It does have a negative, but I wanted Esmeralda to see the 15 because I did. There'd be a moment where, yeah, and then
That is cruel.
the tension kind
Our
of goes up a
heart.
little bit.
Why are you like
That's
this?
my job to make it exciting.
Okay. So
It worked.
does
That's not its turn yet, but it
does-
worked.
so we should wait.
The ogre looks at you and goes, "Yeah, okay."
Okay, I don't know. Does that mean we go now, or do I tell everybody he's gonna run in a second and we should scoot after him? I don't know how this works. I've
Well, you
never.
usually shake your turns.
Right. But
Right.
if we don't want to like start combat necessarily, can I just pass?
Oh yeah, if you're just trying to disengage and run the fuck away, yeah, you just tell me I'm running away. I don't want to engage in combat, and that's.
I am gonna. Oh shoot!
You gonna shoot
It's a
him?
leveled spell. No, that spell takes an action and it's a leveled spell. And I was going to cast spiritual weapon, but it's also a leveled spell. So you can't cast 2 leveled spells in a round.
Got it.
So I kind of messed myself up there. I don't have any bonus action cantrips.
Do you want to start hustling towards that position?
I wanna go over there, and I will tell Esme, Finn, and Rachel what's about to happen.
Okay.
And scoot over there, not in melee range of that one guy though.
Okay.
I will follow.
Okay. So you're not shooting, you're just running. Okay. Rachel will bum rush the ogre next to the one you told to flee and wrap it up.
You're such a badass.
Tentacles come out, 2 from the palms of her hands and the other 2 from her shoulder blades and her hips, and she grabs the thing's arms with the 2 lower ones and just starts whooping the shit out of its face with her shoulder ones, basically.
Incredible.
It does make a whip-like sound, so I mean, if you wonder why folklore has succubi with whips, now you have a glimpse.
Whippy.
Poor Rachel.
Yeah.
The orcs begin to close in and engage some in melee with the ogres.
Oh God. Oh God.
So they're all
We're gonna die.
distracted. No, they're all distracted.
Yark casts Stinking Cloud, such that it is adjacent to but not in contact with the party as you're fleeing.
Oh God.
So it's
What is
blocking the
Stinking
Stinking Cloud. One, it smells like incredibly terrible ass, like a sumo wrestler took a dump on a burning tire. That's what you want to. Is that helpful?
That was such a description. I don't know how to handle that.
That's what it smells like. But it's like so inside of the cloud, and also it's really hard to see out of it. And so the ogres they'll have trouble pursuing you and firing upon you from the cloud.
Oh.
Yark
Neat.
nods at you cautiously, Ranmar, as it sees you running away.
Don't like that.
I'm confused.
Some of the ogres peel off and begin engaging with the orcs. The really big,
Wait.
tough ogres. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Yark casted that
Yes,
spell?
Yark cast that. Seems
He's
like it's-
helping us.
That's what it appears like. Yeah.
I'm so suspicious. I'm so suspicious. What do I do? Okay. Okay. Whose turn is it? I'm sorry.
It is the orcs and ogres that I'm just kind of like dogpiling on. The only ogre that could attack any of you is getting its shit kicked out of it by your friend. And so the other one is in fact just kind of like turned around, was like, "Yo, cool, see you," and starts running the fuck away at top speed. It is pretty fast, honestly. It is impressively zippy for a big lad. The one next to Rachel does see what's happening to his friend. Then he drops the bag and picks up a club and like goes to take a swing at Rachel. And she,
Oh God, Rachel!
she takes a hit and does not look. Stand by.
Shit.
Oh, I can't use that one to hit the ground. Is that a big one? If it's a big number, Esbury, tell me and I'll use it. Otherwise, I'll
Where
throw
is it?
these. I don't know. It's under my desk.
No, you better be consistent. There's no picking and choosing.
She got she took a
I
hit
can't
across
see it.
across her back, which is she didn't like go down or anything, but she she doesn't look pleased with the hit she took.
Oh God.
It's somewhere.
It yeeted itself into the ether.
Must have been too small.
How is it every time you drop an item, it bounces under a piece of furniture? I don't understand.
That's probably why plugs are always the best possible grappling hooks until the moment I need one to be a grappling hook, and then it just fails entirely. Right? Like if I need the plug to stay on the
Wait,
fucking
what?
desk. If I climb under my desk and put a plug over my desk and I need it to stay there so I can get up on top, it ain't gonna stay. It's gonna fall. But if I need it to come down, it is grappled. It would hold my full body weight if I wanted it to. Yeah, like it will not come unless I want it to.
I know that feeling.
You get it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. I got you. I misunderstood. I thought you meant like ear jewelry plugs. And I was like, what? How is it a grappling hook? I was very confused.
I mean,
sorry.
in a way.
Okay. There are 4 party members. See, Rachel already took a hit, so it'll be 2 more because only 2 ogres get to attack the party at range. Because the orcs got him. So we'll say, okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 Esmeralda, 3, 4 Finn, 5, 6 Ranmar. I rolled a 6, so there's 1 for Ranmar. One more roll is a 3. That's 1 for Finnegan. Ranmar, what's your armor class?
18.
I rolled an 18 on the die. Let's go. Finnegan, what's your armor class?
17.
Yay!
Oh, I'm so delicate.
Oh God.
I have good news, everyone.
We're dead?
I hope
didn't
not.
die.
Finnegan, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage for Finnegan.
That's a lot of
Cannonball
damage.
wallops you, and then Ranmar, 14 damage. Wow, that's nice averages.
Wow.
Awesome, wow. Anyone
I
dead?
need to like
No.
not doing so though.
The dragon was a good idea. The dragon reduced the percentage of them able to attack you versus the orcs by a huge amount. Smart idea.
Oh God.
Thank you.
I feel like we're
So stressed out now.
blundering
I'm at
around in the
19
dark.
health.
Glancing blows from
19 health?
cannonballs.
Yeah, I
Oh Christ.
Sick. One more cannonball. Let's go.
It's
How
so
much-
fun.
How much
Huh?
health do you have again?
33.
You know what the best part? Only one of you didn't get to run during the turn that everyone else ran. Finnegan, you're still in the middle of the mix. Would you like to start moving to catch up to the party? The slowest
Please
member of
long
the party?
stride yourself.
Oh yeah, that's actually I'm gonna long stride myself. That's actually smart.
I would say
Let's do
it
that.
might save your ass. It's like a foot of snow here, so it's a bit of a
Yeah,
problem.
let's do that.
Out you go.
Do I need to let me
Doesn't somebody have a healing potion?
I do actually, I think.
I think
I have a
everybody
healing
should
potion.
have one at this point, right?
Except for Rachel.
But they don't work on her.
That's true. Well, the alchemical ones would work, maybe.
3d8 healing.
Maybe? Oh. Okay.
I mean, I don't want to go too far into this because it's maybe spoiler territory, but remember the things that Sierra Raced seems to know and how she understands and does things? Where do you think alchemical power sets come from?
Where do I think what?
The alchemical magic. It's magic. Where the reagents are chemicals they mix together and then the spells are in the in the goo where you drink it.
Is she powerful AF?
I'm just saying that, like, if you cast magic from your god, it won't work because the demons say no. But you literally watched Sierra Erased put something into Rachel, and her magic worked and restored Rachel. What's the difference there, Ranmar?
The God thing?
It's interesting, right? Like, why? What? So, what god then is it? Where's that power come from that Sierra's works and yours doesn't? Like, if the demons say no, you can't cast magic on us.
Is she secret warlock? Oh God, fucking shit, bitch, fuck.
Poor Ranmar. These little asides of the narrator that only Ranmar gets.
It's like Secret Werewolf, but with Secret Warlock.
Who could possibly have known?
Secret warlock.
Speaking of asides, Ranmar, it's your turn as Finnegan bounds up to where you all are.
Great. Cool.
Do you continue fleeing?
Yes. Wait.
Okay.
I should have had this open.
Wait,
Here I
Where
go.
are we in terms of like fleeing? Like, where are we in like?
So right now, the party writ large is essentially passing the ogre line with Finnegan trailing behind. But at party speed, you're not going to, you're basically at the same speed as the party thanks to Longstrider, but you are a distance behind them essentially.
That's fine.
Rachel is tangled with the ogre while Esmeralda and Ranmar are breaking the ogre line and heading for the orc line.
So I can make it 50 feet if I hurry.
Yep.
I would like to bonus action healing word to Finn.
Is that ranged?
Ooh, yay.
It's 60 feet.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, ooh. Oh my God, I won't die.
That magic
you
works
get,
on you.
only 6 points of healing, unfortunately.
That actually brings me
That's-
back up to like my health. Like hold on, wait.
No, because you took 14 points. I only healed you 6.
Yeah. Almost, just about. Less
Oh my
than
God.
10 away from my health. My health
Esme-
overall is 33.
Oh my God. Okay, Esme, we didn't know for sure. Just so I know how fearful to be, how much health do you have? Like, what's your max? Because I'm scared.
38.
Okay. No one panic. No one panic. It's fine.
I'm not panicked at all, says the narrator.
You're not panicked at all. Neither am I. I'm not panicked. Who's panicked? It's fine.
No one
Okay. Great. Everyone's so squishy. Okay. All right. It's fine. We're running. Rachel, are you okay? Let's go. Okay, I'm running. Goodbye.
Keep going, get out of here.
So can I like use my my running actions to like zoop back and like pick Finn up and then keep going? Can I do that?
Finn's long striding. I'm the slow one.
Yeah, so yeah, but while you're
Finn's
all
behind
using
us.
magic and endurance to deal with the snow, your bullshit is bullshit elf just kind of sprinting on the snow like Usain Bolt stops dead on the snow as if they're on like clean dirt and cleats, and then starts racing back to Finnegan.
I just want to catch Finn up to the party,
You will
please.
catch up to Finnegan when Finnegan gets to the ogre line. Basically, Rammer, do you want to wait at the ogre line or you want to keep on moving?
Keep going, Ranmar. I'll catch up with Finn and Toad.
I mean, between Finn being long strided and Esme just being 10 feet per round faster,
Keep running.
I can't get out of
You should
most
keep
of my
going.
spells have like a 60-foot range. I'm gonna keep going, but I did call out to Rachel.
Okay.
I gotta keep going. I am slow as fuck.
Go, Ranmar.
Yeah, keep going.
I will.
Sure.
I'm
Ranmar.
still in range of stuff, but I'm going.
So you are coming up on the orc line, and the orcs seeing you come start to make space for you so you can go past them.
This is so fucked up.
I'm gonna look very confused and just nod and
Ramar,
keep going.
give me a perception check since you're running on by. You have advantage here.
I have advantage? Okay.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Best reaction ever.
10 minutes has well passed since I like put my hand on you, right, Ranmar? For Bardic.
No, you're fine. Like, we're in rounds here, so
That's real good because that was bad.
it's like 15 seconds technically.
Oh shoot. Okay.
This is possibly the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Okay.
Really? Didn't Ashtel go to the plane of
It's not.
shadow?
It's not. It's not the worst thing.
You failed.
Stop it.
You tried to text her, and you think maybe she ignored it? Like,
17.
Ladies.
that's a really good check. That's not the worst thing that ever happened to you. What are you talking about?
Well, with advantage, I rolled a 3 and a 7.
Oh,
I just happened to have boosts.
I mean, that's not terrible, but it is very funny.
Yeah, I know. I laughed so hard when I saw the rolls.
I'm so
It was real
distracted by
funny.
how amazing this is. I forgot what the check was for.
Ladies.
The ogres. So we ran past, you jerk. Are you so mean?
The orcs have tattoos of Tempus.
Oh.
What the fuck? Why? What is happening?
Think about what you're doing
Do
right now,
they-
Ranmar. What are you doing right now?
Fighting?
What is the party? Your party is not fighting right now.
We're running. Oh my god, we're not
God.
brave.
Well, hey, you watch that pronoun. Rachel is whooping the shit out of that ogre right now. She's
is.
not running away.
Rachel's fine. Rachel's doing it.
Okay, all right, but we're not surrounded. I'm not surrounded by ogres anymore, right?
But they're also letting letting us
The
go.
orcs are
Yeah.
willing to let you go. The ogres aren't letting you go. The ogres are getting dogpiled right now.
So
There's a dragon,
the
there's a
orcs
stinking
want us to-
cloud, and there's a lot of orcs.
Wait,
the orcs
Am I-
want us to succeed.
should we dead stop? Should we?
I don't understand. Am I supposed to
should
not
stop.
run
We
away?
should
Okay.
stop. We should stop.
Shit.
We should stop running.
All right. Shit. Well,
I don't
fuck
like
me.
it. But we should
Okay.
stop running.
So maybe
All
we
right.
just
So I did.
let's run up to the orc line then and kind of like
Oh,
fight
let me.
alongside them.
I can now that we're not in the middle of them. Fine. I'm gonna turn around. I still have a 60-foot range.
You have
gonna
range
pick
to the
out-
ogre line from the orc line for sure.
Okay, sweet. I'm gonna pick out an ogre who has been hit. Fuck it. I'll toll the dead on him. Just pick one. It's a wisdom saving throw. DC
Okay.
15.
The one that Rachel's hammering on falls.
Oh, I don't have to roll damage.
It didn't have much left. You'd have to roll minimum. I mean,
Oh.
you want to roll? Maybe you can stay up. Go for it. I was just going to give it to
That's
you. But,
okay.
fair enough.
No, he's dead now.
If your DM
It's
gives
no
it to you,
backsies, he's dead.
If your DM gives it to you, just roll
I was
with
just
it.
confused
No, you're fine.
because I
Roll
had
with it.
already grabbed the die.
Yeah,
He's dead now.
I
It's too
believe
late.
you. All right, that's Rachel lets it drop and turns her attention to the next one.
Oh God.
Esmeralda, you get back to Finnegan.
What's win where? So
I
we've
wanna-
just realized we need to stay and fight because we're not going to be brave
Yeah.
if not,
But
right?
I want to take
Okay.
Finnegan to where Munu is.
Okay, so you grab Finnegan.
Yeah.
Finnegan, are you okay being picked up?
Yeah,
All right, you
I
start
love
hauling.
being upseas.
Okay.
I just like envisioning Esmeralda carrying Finn like a football.
Esmeralda, it's basically, I know it took Ranmar an epic amount of time to get
love
there,
it.
fighting through the snow and struggling and dealing with Ranmar epiphanies and feelings and snow. But it's only a half movement for you, so you're there.
The disrespect.
You're right there, yeah.
Great.
If you like to
So
open
glad
fire
everyone
or
is so much faster.
set up a tent, you have plenty of time.
Can I?
Wow.
Can I like think? Can I think
thanks.
Esmeralda and be like, "You're so fast," and just bardic inspiration?
Sure.
So okay, so that what do I have now? What can I do? If it was
You-
half a so like I have. Does that mean I have to use a bonus action? Or do I get like an action?
Oh,
You have
yeah,
everything.
you have an action at this
Okay.
point. Yeah, you have an action and a bonus action. I would say that picking up Finnegan is part of your movement action because Finnegan wasn't putting up a fight. You didn't have to roll an attack to grab him and stuff, which has happened. Sometimes the party member's like, "You can't pick me up," and the barbarian's like, "Yeah, you're coming with me." In that case, that's an action
No way.
for the barbarian to do that. But here, you're more cooperative than that.
Okay.
I'm just
How-
like,
Uppies.
Finnegan likes uppies.
I do.
How far away is the mage orc?
The mage,
Or
the mage ogre is a bit hard to spot because it's in the stinking cloud and it's struggling to get there. But you can hit it from here if you want to.
Can I hunter's mark and then attack?
100%.
God, I always forget what these do. Extra d6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is if I can get it good. Fuck. 12.
We'll hit.
Oh, yay.
Yay!
Okay, so then I 2 d6s then? Or is it 3?
2.
2. 4 and 4.
No.
You get one more attack, right? Just as part of a regular attack action too, right? So you get one more shot,
Sweet.
which also gets into d6 because it's a bonus every time you hit it with a shot.
That is a 21.
Yeah. Magic number is 12. Their AC is not great. They're
Okay.
big bags of meat. You have to dig through the meat.
2,
Ew.
That's how ogres are.
2 and 4.
There's a gnat.
So 14? 14?
Fance. Rachel is now confronting the ogres in the line are starting to turn towards the party and the orcs behind them.
Oh no.
They're still focused on the dragon, but they've got you to deal with too, and they look a little bit less comfortable. Rachel looks pissed. Her eyes start glowing it's like they're on fire, but it's like a electric neon fire. It's very red. It hurts to look at. And then all around her, 6 little rifts tear in reality made of the same stuff that her eyes are on fire on. And flaming imps step out of them, staring at the ogres. Ooh, mommy says it's playtime. And the imps begin to rush the lead ogre. At this point, the ogres that are close there start freaking out and begin to fall back towards the stinking cloud.
Incredible.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Wonderful.
Incredible.
The orcs continue to press the attack, but they're sweeping around Yark dimension doors next to the party and yells something in Orcish, which translates to curve this way. And the orcs are basically giving the ogres a path to get away while they're continuing to fire. None of them, they're all trying to stay out of melee range as they continue the attack.
Okay, I will convey that to the group.
The
I say we run
dragon
headfirst into it.
roars. The ogres begin to flee. They're retreating.
Yay!
Does the party want to continue pursuing them?
I don't. I'm afraid we're about to be in the middle of another fight at this point. I'm scared.
I say we let them flee and let them go because they're just going to let them out like they were going to let
And
us out.
that's not us running away. So I think
Yeah.
that's fine.
Okay.
I don't think
Scared.
bravery means like malicious. We don't have to chase down and kill. We just have to not.
They
I
were
would
gonna
agree.
eat us.
Congratulations, party. You are, I think you're out of combat. You can tell me. The orcs all turn to you uncomfortably. Yark is looking at you all in particularly a little bit
Oh,
angry,
God.
worried. It's hard to read his face.
Can just what's up, buddy?
I'll oh shit, this is a mistake. I'll say in Orcish, unexpected if not appreciated. Is that how you say it? No. Yeah, no. Unexpected but also appreciated. There we go. That's what I
Yeah.
meant to say. I'll get there eventually. It's a difficult language.
You hear one of the orcs ask another orc what the word appreciation means. Like it's not a word they hear very often.
Oh. Thank you.
Yark is looking at you and starts nodding again. We, too, did not expect you. We have a common enemy. You and us.
We sure do.
Wait, who?
The ogres.
Ogres.
Common
Okay, I was making
enemy.
sure it was just okay.
Yeah.
Yark looks up at the dragon and then at the imps. Nice tricks.
I can just wave my dragon
Thank you.
away.
These little
Make the
shits.
dragon wave as it disappears.
Yeah.
Happy dragon wiggles.
Rachel looks a little embarrassed. These little shits aren't tricks. Get out of here, she says. What? We just got here. Get out. The little rifts open back up and the imps step through, looking like they are not satisfied. The rifts close behind them.
We could have just sent the imps.
I
after
love
the
them.
ogres.
I like them, Rachel. I like those.
Oh, don't like them. They're not good.
They were helpful, though.
Yeah.
Yes, they serve a purpose. Sometimes. It was okay to send them back, right? Are we good here?
It's seemingly yes, but we're skeptical. So
This is the
yes, but on
enemy
guard.
of my enemy is my friend situation,
Yes. Yeah.
right?
Are we enemies? Yark says.
Don't have to.
No,
be.
you're the enemy of my enemy. So friendly, if not friends.
Friend Jason.
We took a dwarf fortress. You kicked us out. We're even. Now we're ogres to deal with.
We'll
Sounds
be
right.
dealing with every ogre we can find.
What are you up to up here? The orcs don't surround you, but there's a lot of them. There's at least 24 of them.
And they had
Tempest
tattoos
tattoos.
of Tempus, right?
Most of them have tattoos
Yeah.
of Tempus, yeah. Left shoulder.
Can I is it a bad idea to say that we are doing stuff
Going.
for Tempus? I don't know if that's a bad idea. Would Ranmar know if that's a bad idea?
I mean, if they've got tattoos of their deity, means
Yeah. Okay.
orcs don't have a god that you know of.
They don't.
Nope.
So that means that they chose to be.
They're maybe
So-
trying to find one, maybe.
Oh. Okay. Then
Alright.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say that remember that Tempest is lawful neutral. Doesn't care who is brave as long as they are. As long as they don't run away.
Look, I was scared.
Tempest is not evil.
I'm scared now.
Do it.
I don't think we are each other's enemies. I think we have a very common interest currently on the table.
Yark looks at you, Finnegan, and nods. Starts to take a cautious step forward and then stops. Unbelts his sword and drops it in the snow. And then he steps forward, goes down to one knee, and offers you his hand, Finnegan. As if to shake it.
Yeah, I'll shake his hand. Yeah.
Yark. What? Do you think they work with the fight lady? The Tiash human? Yeah. Yark looks at you. Do you know a Tiash human?
I just
Yes.
look on over to Ranmar for just a second. I think we know a Tiage lady.
He looks you all up and down. None of you humans, not kin? Connected somehow? Friends?
Friends, not kin. Why? Where is she?
She seeks access to the Temple of Tempus.
So sounds like our paths may cross.
Why don't you come with us? Yark says. And the the credits roll.
Oh, I don't like it. Nope. Nope.
I'm having a good time.
Hi, chat.
Hi, Jen.
We gonna whippets that, friends.
For the record, that fight was supposed to be way worse. The dragon was a very good idea.
I'm very scared.
I threw 2 rocks at you. It was supposed to be like a lot more rocks. I was like, well, what would a
y'all
dragon
are
do?
big smarts.
I'm so
Jet.
scared for Finn.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
It could have been rocky.
Finn,
That's true.
I'm
Are
so
you scared of my health?
I am. After taking the same hit you did, I still have more hit points than you started with. I'm so scared for you.
Do I need to like work on that?
Yes.
How do I work on that?
I don't know.
Not much you
I don't
can
know
do.
what
Are there
I
like
can
armor
do.
shields and stuff?
There, I mean, you
like
can.
not armor shields, like spell shields, spell armor shields.
I mean, invisibility, mirror image. You could have used major image to make another Finnegan. Like there are some ways to like protect yourself.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot I can do that. I need to start thinking on like that level of like making another me.
I mean, the
Yeah, I
dragon
wouldn't have
worked.
thought of it.
Instead of taking 6 boulders, you took 1. Right. And so like I feel like if I had rolled 6 attack rolls, I would have hit like 4 times. That would have been different, right?
I would have died. I would have. Yeah.
I did expect one party member to go down during this fight. So it's, I mean, none of you barely took a scratch. You barely took a scratch. Look at that. You did great.
I just think it's hilarious that I'm like I feel like I am so very far from a caster in this because like I would have thought of none of that. None.
You did think to run back and grab Finnegan.
That was smart. Thank you for grabbing me.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that scene in the first Lord of the Rings movie when the entire fellowship is struggling like waist deep in the snow and Legolas is just like running up and down
Yes.
on top of the snow, like gently at their speed because he knows they can't go as fast as he can. But even Gandalf can't fucking keep up with the stupid bullshit elf. That's what Esmer was doing. And she's like, oh, I gotta get the halfling, and just hits the brakes and runs back. And poor Ranmar, we're gonna be all right. Just pushing snow out of the way, having like epiphanies while they're fighting through the snow. And the orcs, why are the orcs here? Hang on, Ranmar, as he runs by. So like we're gonna get the animated version of this out in a couple of years. So. Did we have good feelings talks? Rachel ripped a tree out of the ground. That's how I remember
we
that
did.
going.
Yeah, I think Rachel ripped a tree out the ground, and we're back on poor Monty, just having bird feelings.
Bird feelings for me.
Having bird feelings, you know.
Hashtag Beelings.
Feelings.
Yeah.
Beelings.
Rachel did talk. Rachel was very much more. Maybe it's just like a front. Maybe we'll get to that more. But I was shocked at how easily Rachel took the mentioning of anything about her father.
So
It feels like maybe masking a little bit, but it didn't feel as like
I also my
hard
thought
as I
was that the illusion or the vision that Victor showed us was complete bullshit.
yeah.
I had that suspicion.
Yeah.
That was
the whole time.
Cheldenoth that
It was
showed us
Cheldenoth.
that.
Oh, that's right.
And I think your read on it was the best read.
Oh, right. Okay. That they
they
like tried to hide it.
Tried
from
to
her.
hide it from her.
I forgot. I totally forgot.
Remember that Cheldenoth is an alien, doesn't really understand human culture. And it was trying to help by showing you a scene from the past where the thing you were all worried about literally happened. And it just assumed you could interpret it better than it could. It didn't know what the right answer was, but it thought you could figure it out by looking at the vision.
Okay, that's
That
fair.
makes a lot more sense.
Got to think like Cheldenoth a little bit, which
Is that am I really Childenoff's bestie? Like out of not my own free will? Because I'm a little upsetty.
Upset
I'm-
spaghettis.
remember how you
I'm
said you
s-
don't want to watch the chat sometimes? Don't watch today's
Yeah.
chat when you watch the episode back. A couple of the people got pretty close to the reality of what Cheldenoth is. So.
Okay, I won't watch.
I need to know. I need to watch chat, and I need to find out if I'm on the right track. I need to know.
Yeah, there's a bad example and a really great example. And the bad example is unfortunately more common in our parlance right now. But the bad example, a lot of people don't know, is based on the good example. So I'm waiting until y'all figure it out to explain what I meant by that. But there is something in literature that what's happening is based on.
Is it? God damn it! I was right.
From like the
What is it?
when was Lord of the Rings? 1930, 1940. So
What is it?
I don't. It sounds like the 80s isn't what it said, but can I put it in the Discord chat that we have?
do you want to DM it right to me, Munu, and I'll just tell you on air right now whether you got it or not?
Okay. Hold on. Let me find you specifically.
Echo's got
I
it right
can't
in the
spell
middle
it.
there. Yeah. One thing to think about.
You know what it says if you sound it out. Oh fuck.
Oh,
If I've been right this whole time,
You're gonna
I'm
open it
going
on
to
screen.
cry.
I don't want to spoil poor Fragile.
we said that, didn't we? Whenever Rachel said that her dad knew that she would smell him there, I think I had said like, oh yeah, it's probably a test. And I didn't fully understand the words, even that it meant there, until right now. When I was like, oh, he was absolutely testing us. Like it was like absolutely. Like if we didn't tell her, the same thing would have happened that Childenoff showed us. And we would have been fucked because she would have known, because she would have smelled him.
Yeah. Divide and conquer.
Yeah. Yep. But also, there was no way we were going to not tell her, because when a situation like that happens, you don't tell your friend that it happens.
Ranmar, scholar of magic. I want you to, even though we're out of game, I want you to make one more check for the night, which is going to be an Arcana check. And before you do, I want you to tell me how reasonable is it, do you think, that Ranmar would understand lichdom? Seems like since you're a history nut who reads a lot of stuff, it seems likely, right?
Yeah.
I'll give you advantage on this check because you've also been stewing on it for a while, and your guess in DM was close to the bad guess, and so it'll let me explain it to also dismiss the bad guess because I don't want that to be a part of it.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
It's fine. It is the thing a lot of people know right now, unfortunately.
Yeah. I didn't want to say it because of the bad guess. You said Arcana?
Arcana.
Okay. Am I allowed to guidance myself out of game?
Sure.
Great. Let me find my D4.
Do you still have Bardic
You
Inspiration?
have Bardic Inspiration.
Right?
Do I?
You do.
It doesn't matter. Nat 20.
What?
Single die nat 20.
I grabbed the sugar plum die that I hate. Nat 20.
Okay.
You just had to hate the die.
What?
I just had to
Work.
So does Munu know about liches in Dungeons and Dragons?
Not really, no.
What do you know about a lich? Like, give me the top couple of things you know. What defines a lich?
Basically, kind of fucking up everything that makes them not a human, but like a person, just to scrape more life out of it.
They want to exist longer on this plane to amass more power than they could if they were alive. They can do things that aren't safe for a living humanoid as an undead thing, but they don't want to be a zombie. They don't want to lose their soul, and they don't want something else to control their soul because, a lot of other paths to immortality, like vampirism, for instance, the demon controls it and you're not yourself anymore. The Lich doesn't want that. The Lich wants to be in control of their soul. Where do they put their soul, Ramar?
In a handy dandy little vessel for safekeeping.
It's called a phylactery, right? A phylactery. Now, everyone in the chat said, it's a Horcrux. It's not a fucking Horcrux. You ripped that off. The One Ring was the OG phylactery. That's where the Lich came from, okay? The Necromancer, Sauron, stuck his soul in the One Ring. And the One Ring was conscious. It was sentient.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I couldn't think of the word. I knew there was another word, but I couldn't think of it. I'm sorry. The only one I knew was the bad example.
It's okay. I'm gonna get that. I just want to. I don't like that author.
What is
a phylactery? It's usually like a little object, a box, a lantern, a ring that has the Lich's soul in it. And if you find the thing and destroy it, you destroy the Lich. Otherwise, you can't destroy the Lich. The Lich always comes back.
No, you can't destroy me.
Why not, Finnegan?
Because Sheldanoth is protecting Finnegan
I'm
with
the ring.
everything it
And
has.
why?
Because I'm his ring. I'm just not on
You
him.
are
Yep.
his one ring. You got it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh no.
I'm so tired of being right.
Poor Ranmar. You had that even before the nat 20.
I've been pretty sure, but I was afraid of being wrong, so I didn't want to say it, but I've been hinting at it like with soul things. I hate that I was right.
One Finnegan to rule them all. One Finnegan to bind them. One Finnegan to bring them all, and in the darkness, give them kisses. That's usually Finnegan's goal, right? So
Finn rhymes with ring.
Finn does not rhyme with ring. What?
Close enough. I don't like it.
Oh my god.
Well, wait. Does that mean to? So if I a lich is a very powerful thing, like the top powerful thing in D&D world.
It's pretty
right?
powerful. It's at the top,
Or
but it's
really
it's,
up there.
It's up there.
Okay.
It gives you a big old
So-
increase in power.
I was gonna say, so if I go, he won't let me go down, or it's kind of like he doesn't want to let me go down. Because I'm thinking he doesn't. Because I don't want to make a pun here, but am I invincible?
No. I mean,
So-
Invincible.
If the phylactery is destroyed, he was present to save it. He could just take a soul and put it in something else.
Oh, I thought he just goes like vroom. Like if I go, then he like.
It would take his immortality away.
Invincible.
If you were
but
like
he's not gonna
disintegration raid,
blow.
then he would be the most vulnerable it's ever been in thousands of years.
Okay.
But
he
also,
doesn't,
you're
like,
not
melt
thousands of years
down.
old, so very clearly it's been moving its soul between vessels for a long
I
time.
don't like
now.
that part. Okay, wait. I like the other part where I thought Sheldanoff is my buddy, and
I mean,
he's keeping me alive for buddy
he
things.
clearly wants to keep you alive. And, it seems like he has some interest in you being a warden, and it bound itself specifically
Yeah.
to a very high risk thing to keep track of you because it knows at all times where its phylactery is.
Does he want me more powerful that way? I'm harder to kill that way.
Oh, the phylactery doesn't make you any more powerful. It's just, it's a burden purely.
No, I mean like as far as wardening, as far as like getting. To,
Oh
like,
yeah. I mean, if you're stronger, that's great for
Then
him.
he. Oh, okay. That's great.
You have a
That's-
common interest in your
that's
survival.
I won't. Yeah, I'd like the survival part. I'm glad he also has a common interest with it, but
Well,
that's stressful.
now you've learned some things,
I'm-
everybody.
So glad someone else gets to stress out about the state of your existence now, Finn.
I don't. I don't know what to think now.
No,
I'm
give
not
it a
an
few
Idaho
weeks
chili
of
dog.
dread and you'll like grapple with it.
Yeah, I need to. Yeah, this is new. Whenever we get off, I'm gonna like sit and be like, "Oh shit," and like start thinking of all the things I need to write down because I'm just gonna like rabbit hole.
I know. I've gotta. I don't think I took any notes tonight. I was so stressed. Oh,
Can we get a community challenge for Ranmar to get magic rings? Well,
what does that mean?
that was a request from Echo.
Echo. What
We'll
does
have to
that
work it out.
mean? Oh, I'm scared.
Does that mean actual ring rings, or does that mean like marriage rings?
Oh, is that what
asking
you're talking
for?
about?
Which one are we asking for? Because I can see
Oh.
two different.
Well, that's all the time we have, everybody. Come back to the broken screen for the Zoom out. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us today for Dungeons and Dragons. I thought I fixed it. It actually made it worse. I'm going to just scrap everything. And next week, I'm rebuilding OBS from the ground up because I'm going to get around with it. It's going to be fine. I'm going to be really sad about it. We'll have a still image in the background. That'll probably work. It's fine. Yeah, I'm back on, what's today? Friday.
I know.
Today's.
Friday.
Oh my God.
And it's the long wait. So,
Okay.
what's
It
wrong?
is the long
It's not
wait.
Friday.
long
Oh,
way.
sorry. No, you're back on Friday.
I'm back on Friday for
I thought
regular
the
stream
same
times.
thing.
And then the next Dungeons and Dragons is next Thursday. I know it's a
Ew.
long time to wait, and who knows what's going to happen now that you have new friends in the middle of the wastes heading towards some tower, which is maybe taller than 30 feet. It was the wall that was.
I
30 feet,
was
but it's
so
fine.
confused.
Wait, is the tower not 30 feet?
I'm so glad you're also confused.
I thought the tower was like 20 or 30 feet or something.
The skirt's 15 feet of metal. I think the top of the tower is an additional 30 feet on top of it
Cats.
minimum. It's got to be like 50 or 60 feet tall. It's a big tower. It's got to be. You couldn't see it over the mountains.
I thought we were at the foot of this tower and the ogres were like sleeping
I did a
under
terrible
it.
job. You DM, no, not near the tower. Yet.
I may have been trying to memorize my new spell set.
You were very deeply
my
in thought,
spell
trying
set.
to figure out the spells.
I was so deep in thought trying to get those figured out and then received mockery.
Speaking of deep in thought, our deepest and thoughtest streamer friend is back. Gabraham is on. He's going to stream some Blasphemous. Let's go. Welcome, Gabraham, back. We're zooming out now. I love you. Okay, bye. Good night. Goodbye. Zoom out.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye. Farewell. Okay, bye. Kiss, turkey, fist. Goodbye. Goodbye.
We.
Sorry, in my head now I can't stop imagining the little I'm a bomb.